Oh god, how do I fix? Oh, desktop. Oh god, I hate.
Wait, I think I saw Flashy Boy flashing.
Yeah, because it pulls from Discord, not like.
Oh,
Yeah. Hopefully that fixed it. Addie, did that fix? Oh, it fixed it.
Addie's.
Thank God.
Yes. Hello, Addie.
Yeah. Hi, Addie. How are you? How's work? If you're still at work. Ow.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I keep forgetting that OBS also changes settings. I checked Discord to make sure I had my headphones. I didn't think to check stupid OBS.
Because OBS is a hoe.
It is. Ugh. Alright. What do you want to do, Peter?
Okay, so I do not know. So I think we should discuss the first thing, which is what I want to discuss, which is the idea we had yesterday.
Okay.
That's getting kind of sort of close-ish.
Yeah.
Just waiting to go home. How long until you can go home, Addie?
$2 hours.
That's so long.
Also,
How are you? I'd go home now.
I'm gonna be typing a little slow because someone's butt is between me and the keyboard.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's not me,
rough.
is it?
No. I don't think your butt would fit. No
I mean,
offense.
fine.
My desk isn't that big. It's a very small desk. I want a bigger one when we move. Okay. Alright, what did you want to talk about for that?
So, I'm thinking, when should we begin? Did that do with it? Oh, did that? No. So I'm checking the thing to see if it works.
Okay.
An error occurred in my editing session, please. Of course it did. I mean, why wouldn't it?
Oh, get your face out of my cup. You have your own water.
I can see it editing now. I think. Yes, I can. I think I can see you editing now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see your mouse. Oh, it moved.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, it's a ghost. Whoa, press the wrong button. Whoa.
That's cool.
Okay, so how long is your flight? Because that's the idea I keep coming back to.
It's like 7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8 hours.
Yeah, because I have to fly to Dublin and then Dublin to Glasgow. Or to Edinburgh, sorry.
Okay. So wait, you're flying from where to Dublin? Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto to Dublin, Dublin to Edinburgh. I should send you the flight information. Hang on. Oh wait, I'll do this when I'm not on stream because it's gonna open my screenshot. And I don't want it to do that. Cause I don't know. Actually, let me see if it has the plane info. If it doesn't, I'll just send it.
I feel like in the thing that me
Oh yeah.
messages, me you and Jam message, which is literally just like a message. Let's see. Although I also kind of feel like see, okay, so burp. Toronto to Dublin, Dublin to Edinburgh, Edinburgh to Dublin. Okay. So I kind of ow. Victoria's been that, yes. Victoria is best. So when do you think we should ship? Because kind of 7 days feels like it might be a bit too much, but then it also feels like it might be not enough.
Hold on. What did I send you? It said 7 to 10 or something, right? 4 to 7.
4 to 7, yeah.
Business days. I leave. Yeah. Well, I'll be getting there like Saturday.
I think that counts as a business day.
Does Saturday count? What counts as a business day to the post people? Everyday butts Sunday?
Every day but the weekend, I think. But then certain businesses counted as business days.
Because I know, like, business days for my work is Monday to Friday because we're not open. But do they deliver things on Saturdays to you guys?
Yeah, we get mail on Saturdays, not Sundays, but
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I think post offices are closed, but they still deliver.
Interesting. Harry Potter lied. They say there's no post on Sundays.
And yet
Lying
you get
bastard.
a ton of post anyway.
Lying bastards. Alright. Okay, so that says 4 to 7. Do you think 7-ish? When is my flight? January. I'm leaving the 12th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then I'm getting there the 13th. Time zones confuse me. I don't know when I show up.
You are arriving in Edinburgh at 7:45
On the 13th.
a.m.
Okay.
on the 13th. Yes. Although it says you only have like an hour and 15 minutes connection time.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
Yep. How big is the Dublin airport? I'm sure it can't be that big, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how big can it be? It's an airport.
Well, some of them are really small.
Yeah.
Like the one, and when I went to go see Jam, like that one's tiny. Like you cannot get lost. But Pearson is massive. Halifax is like a okay size.
Let's find out about the Dublin airport. It is operated by DAA, formerly Dublin Airport Authority. The airport is located in Collinstown, 4.3 miles north of Dublin. In 2019, only 32.9 million passengers passed through it, making it the airport's busiest year on record. It is the 12th
Oh,
busiest
it's not
airport
that
in Europe.
big. I'm looking at pictures.
Is it? Are you? How high up are you looking at them from, though?
I don't know.
Because if you're looking quite high at something, it's going to look quite small. Whereas if you
Well, I'm
get
just
closer-
like comparing to what I know of Pearson.
Oh, okay.
Like Pearson to me is like a good size big airport. You know, like that one I'd be worried about if it's like a 1 hour layover, but I feel pretty confident. Like look at
Oh, that's
Pearson,
quite
look
a
at
bit.
that. Like how are you getting from there to there? You can't. And then there's like
Ah.
2 levels. Sometimes you have to go in the basement so that you're walking on the tarmac. Like
Ah.
it's a whole thing. So
So in Dublin Airport, you're all inside.
it looks pretty, like it's a good size airport. It's not as small as Saskatchewan, obviously, because nothing is probably as small as that one. No
Oh, I
offense,
beg to differ. I
Saskatchewan.
know where an airport, a smaller airport in Saskatchewan.
Okay, well there probably are, but
Yeah.
I just like talking shit about Saskatchewan.
It is the main airport serving Toronto, its metropolitan area, and the surrounding area known as the Golden Horseshoe.
That's us.
It is named in honor of Lester B. Pearson, who's wearing a bow tie in his photo. Served as 14th Prime Minister of Canada
Oh,
in 1950s. He won a Nobel Peace Prize in 1957
for doing what?
for his humanitarian work in peacekeeping.
Interesting.
That's kind of vague, isn't it? Yeah, he did peace.
He was
Yeah, man,
so
lots of
good.
peace.
So good at peace.
He was the best at peace, so they gave him a Peace Prize. I wish I was that good at peace. So when do you think we should... So what day... Oh,
I know, I'm like trying to get
many
back.
things. Friday the 12th is when you get on your plane.
Yes. And then I fall asleep
So-
and wake up in Ireland. That's the plan.
You wake up with Jam nudging you like, wake up, bitch, there's nice stuff outside.
Yeah. We got seats
Hills.
beside each other, so
Oh, that's good.
she'll make sure I don't like fall, like I don't stay on the plane. She's like,
Although,
guys,
she,
go.
just out of mischief, she might.
That's true. She might be like, you know what, guys, just leave her. She's dead.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's like when the bus gets to where it's going and then it turns around and goes back the other way again.
Yeah. I just wake up and I'm back in Pearson. God.
Yeah, you're like, wait, did I miss the plane? Okay, so Friday 12th. So I'm looking at this Friday. What if you send it on Friday the 5th?
Oh, I was thinking Monday.
Oh,
Like the
Monday
8th.
the 3rd. Monday the 8th. Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, maybe Friday is actually the better one.
But then if they're only doing... I mean, I imagine things still move at the weekend, even if they're not, like, taking post, because post moves, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
So
has...
it would still move during the weekend?
Yeah, that's true. So
That seems like a bit of a...
too much
unfair
time.
advantage?
I
It's
think
doing
that's
nothing
true.
but moving?
Yeah. Whereas I will be doing nothing but sleeping.
Exactly. So, but then... What's the...
You know, if I do it on Monday, that is 5 days, including the Saturday.
That is 5 days. And, like, assumably, like, you're going to be landing in Edinburgh. I don't know what your itinerary is. Like, I assume you're getting into Edinburgh when you're going to wherever you're staying in Glasgow? Question mark?
I think... Oh, God, I have to double check. I don't know anymore. So Saturday. Oh. I think we're gonna do like a chill day walking around Edinburgh for a bit and then take the bus to Glasgow, because I think we're staying in Glasgow that night, because then we have the concert the next day on the Sunday.
Right. We also haven't discussed, which is something we'll need to discuss more kind of off air, so that people aren't, you know, stalking us.
Because we're so popular and famous.
We are. Like how much you want me around and whatnot. So
yeah.
Do that. So yeah, I mean the whole idea of the thing is which do I get? Like what do I get first? Like your letter in my hand?
Yeah.
Or like seeing you?
Yeah. Addie, thank you for the Prime. Ooh. Oh, Peter's dying. I think this is going to be a 3-way race. Does the letter get there, or do I get there, or does Peter die before any of us make it there?
Will I survive long enough to meet you? And if I do, what kind of state will I be in?
Yeah.
When you arrive? Like, do I walk up to you and give you a hug, or does somebody just like push me in a wheelchair up in that direction, and maybe you hopefully catch me on the way past? Imagine it's like a 90s comedy and somebody pushes me in a wheelchair and I'm like, whoa, and I go all the way back up like the flight ramp and off the plane and I end up back in Toronto, Pearson.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're saying ship on the 8th.
I think the 8th seems fair.
Monday. And because I want to win, so you know.
Yeah. But I feel like I shouldn't tell you. Like, if I meet, well, obviously we'll be saying like, hi, how are you? Like, but first thing I'm going to do is not walk up to you and be like, okay, letter.
You lost, bitch.
Yeah.
You just throw the letter at my feet.
Oh, so lovely to meet you, dear friend, who I've known many years. Who I'm finally meeting.
What took you so long?
This letter was here at least an hour ago. What if it comes through on, like, that day? Who wins? I feel like
I would, because I'm getting there early.
You are getting there at 7. So by the time you set foot on Scottish land.
Yeah. That means I win.
Versus, I think it has to be in my hand, like not just coming through the mailbox.
Yeah,
maybe it should just come through the mailbox.
It should be the moment you have it is when it's considered.
Yeah.
There.
So, like, if it comes through my mailbox, because I might be asleep when the mail's delivered, so it's sitting there for a couple of hours.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's cheating.
See if we were like influencer dickheads and had like millions of pounds. You know what would be fun to do for this game?
What?
Like, you put your return ticket in the envelope. And if I get the envelope before you arrive,
I
like,
don't
use
get
your
to
ticket and go to Canada. But if you arrive before it does, then you get to go home.
That'd be so funny.
That would be really fun. That's what we should tell Jam we're doing. Hey Jam, you might not get to go home. But we're not millionaires. Spoilers.
Not yet. Okay, let me see.
Bloody hell.
I have to
So how are
find.
we going to film this?
I have a camera.
I'm assuming it'll start with like us doing like maybe a video here discussing it, and then you go into the mail office and posting it.
Yeah, I was gonna do like a little mini vlog of like actually putting stuff in the envelope, but like looking for
Yeah.
things to find and like filling it up as much as I can. And then like sealing it, bringing it, walking to I'm not gonna walk to Canada Post, but like walking to Canada Post. Probably me in line at Canada Post, but like just my feet, because I don't want to like film people, because that's weird as hell. It's cringe.
I do that weird covert hiding.
Yeah.
Hiding, filming. Weird covert hiding, filming. Fuck
Yeah.
me, that was difficult to say.
And then we can even do some voiceovers if
That
we
would be
need
fun.
to.
And it'd be fun to have like us, like on a video call, like
Yeah.
I don't know as you send it, but like when you send it, that's when you call me. It's like, hey, it's sent.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun.
This is so much fun. And then, like, it cuts to me sitting there like, okay, nothing today, nothing today, nothing today, nothing today.
Yeah, it's just like every day, it's just you walking to like where you get your mail and checking, and then it has the date on the screen to be like day 1, 5th of January, 2024, or whatever date it is.
Yeah. Is it here yet? Is it here yet?
Yeah.
This is such a fun idea. This is so fun. Is there... I feel like slagging off Canada Post is enough of a kind of punishment if they lose. Like, a person literally flew from here, stopping off at Dublin quicker than your letter got here.
Yeah.
But then what if they win? If they win, nobody sees it, we forget it happened.
If they win, we fake the footage.
Yeah.
We'll cheat. It's no. I don't know. I feel like there should be something if I lose. Maybe Addie can help us come up with something.
Yeah.
Addie.
Is there going to be a Victoria, Peter, and Jam stream? Possibly. I would be out for that.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be in Peterstown.
Yeah.
We found a day.
And I'm going to be floating around Edinburgh and Glasgow and whatnot.
Yeah. We're
So we'll find
kidnapping
some
him.
way to stream.
It'll be fun.
It'll be great on. It'll be great on. It'll be great fun.
Hell yeah.
So yes, is the answer.
Yeah. GM doesn't know it yet.
I was literally about to say like 75% of us have had a say. There's
Yeah.
an extra percentage who does not know what we're talking about. And
Well-
like, yep, I'm here for a nice chill vacation. What do you mean I'm on camera?
I still can't believe this is happening.
I know, it's so exciting.
It's so soon. I feel like we've been talking about this for so long, and now it's less than like 30 days away. 30 days until the concert.
It is.
How crazy is
That is
that?
quite scary.
Okay.
Okay. So shipping it Monday,
Yeah.
January 8th. I wonder if... I was about to say maybe if it doesn't arrive, or does arrive, like what should my punishment be, but I'm I'm just the innocent party in this. But this is between you and Canada Post.
This is between me and Canada Post. This is personal.
And it's personal. We're finishing each other's cocaine now.
The way true besties do.
Yeah. I still keep on trying to think, like, what could happen if you don't make it, or if you do make it.
30 days, that's almost a week. That's how it feels.
It's like barely a blink.
Yeah, it's gonna creep up so fast. And I feel like there's still a few things I need to buy. Like, I need an adapter for all my plugs.
I have adapters.
Do you? The, like, UK to North America one?
I was about to say, I think I have the UK to North. Yes, I do, because it's basically just like, do you have the kind of USB cables that you can unplug the USB bit out of?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, because I've got UK plugs that you can just plug them into, so I can just let you have the plugs.
Thanks, Peter.
You're welcome.
I put them on my Christmas list, so I'm gonna see if my family buys me some.
Yeah. What is on your Christmas list? Do you have a Christmas list?
I do. I can show you.
Please do. How is
Travel
work going?
blog.
I realize we're just sitting here chatting away. How is work going today, Addy? Is it going okay?
Okay, I've got a travel plug. Compression cubes, so I can try and fit clothes in a carry-on suitcase. Because
what you could do for that is, I think they're kind of the same as compression cubes, but you know what? We call them sucky bags, which is where you put them in a bag, you seal the bag, and then you vacuum it out.
Yeah. These are similar, except you don't need to use a vacuum. It's just a second zipper.
Okay.
So then the second zipper just helps it be a little smaller.
Yeah.
Because I have regular packing cubes, but when I went to Alberta with Jam, I was barely able to fit everything in my suitcase. And that was only Alberta on the way back. Like, on the way there, it was fine, but then I bought, sweaters and stuff.
Right.
And that's Alberta. It's not, it's nice, but it's not that exciting. And I'm going to freaking Scotland. I'm going to buy shit. I have a problem.
Alberta is very exciting. You're going to buy lots of shit here.
Right? So, when I was with Monica, I meant to ask her if I could borrow her bigger suitcase, but I forgot. But that means I have to, check my luggage, which is, annoying as hell, but whatever.
Check your luggage before you wreck your luggage.
Yeah, I'm worried about it just because of that 1 hour layover. So, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. But it's also the same airline, so, I'm hoping it won't be so bad.
It shouldn't be that bad. Airline, I don't know your experiences with travel, but, when I went to St. Louis,
Yeah.
I had a 2-hour layover, and it was absolutely perfect, no problems, got in on time, left on time, and the same way back, got in, flew out again. It was
I've
fine.
never had to do a layover. All my flights have been direct, because I haven't gone anywhere far.
Yeah.
This is my
You know
first
what you
time.
need to do? Because it's what I did when I got to Newark Airport, is
Yeah.
I literally went outside, I put a foot outside the door just so I could say I'd been in New Jersey. So that's what you should do. You should just literally go and put your foot outside the airport door so you can say you've been in Dublin.
I don't know if I'll be allowed to because of security.
Mm.
Because I'm coming from international going to another country.
Yeah. You'll need to go, from what I understand, and again, I haven't flown in a long time,
Yeah.
you need to maybe just re-go through security anyway.
Okay, because I think that's what Monica said happened when she went to Japan, because she went through, I want to say she went through Calgary, and their airport's smaller. But, Pearson is so big that, once you're in the international area, you don't have to come back out. So, if you're transferring, I'm pretty sure you just stay in there so you don't have to go through security again, because you already did it. And you're not allowed to leave. Well, you probably could leave and then go back, but you don't have to.
What kind of books are you getting for Christmas, Addy? Please tell us your titles. I think I'm getting a bunch of books for Christmas.
Nice. I think Dylan got me one.
You deserve books.
I also put a map of the Aragon universe. I'm pretty sure it's signed. Yeah, it's signed by the author. The toaster strudel holiday sweater from Alveus. I'm not expecting to get any of these. My mom yells at me when she doesn't know what to get me, so I just threw a bunch of shit on here. The Hank
my
one.
sister does the same thing.
And then the Taylor Swift, fuck the patriarchy keychain ornament.
That's cool.
And then...
Because hashtag fuck the patriarchy.
Hell yeah. And then she also had a key holder that says should have been the first to leave. And I thought that was funny. A Winnie the Moo plush. A little, you know when you have like a record player, you're supposed to put a slip mat under it?
Yeah.
So I have like a black, flimsy one. Like the plasticky one. I can't think of the word right now. Silicone. But everyone's like, oh, you should get a white acrylic one. Because then when you have a translucent one, like it pops and it looks nice. It sounds a little better. I don't need one, but I was like, okay, I'll throw that on there. Because I'm not going to buy it because I don't need one. I put the Macy Peters You Signed Up for This vinyl on there. The Orla Gartland vinyl is on here. There's lots. It's mostly vinyls. They're Paramore self-titled.
On CD, that Orla Gartland
Oh, yeah?
thing.
Ooh, okay. Addie answered. Mooncakes, Cinderella is Dead, This Is How You Lose a Time War, Harrow the Ninth, Nona the Ninth, Rhapsody in Flames, and Crier's War. I've heard of some of those.
I haven't heard of any of them.
I've heard good things about them. I think Cinderella is Dead I've heard of. I know I've heard of This Is How You Lose a Time War. I've heard really good things about it. It's all over TikTok.
I've never heard of that, but my first thought was Doctor Who. And I would have thought I would have heard of that by now, so I'm guessing it's not a Doctor Who thing.
No. Okay, yeah, this is the book I was thinking of. Because it has a black Cinderella on the cover. But yeah, my wish list is mostly vinyls and books and sweaters. Yeah. Unsurprising. Lots of Taylor Swift vinyls.
I mean, it's kind of surprising. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. What's that butterfly?
Hold on. Oh, that's Paramore. Brand New Eyes.
Oh, okay.
I had to reopen everything because I didn't know. Alright,
The Doctor is everywhere and nowhere. That's the joy of being the Doctor.
He probably had a big part of it.
I feel like we could do one of those. I wouldn't know how to do it. It's maybe something we could find out how to do. But you know when there's like something on the map and you follow its position? Like we could put it like an envelope and be like, okay, the envelope is, we think it's here today. Like, and kind of follow an envelope on the map.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. We are fun people.
We are.
We are so fun. You know who's not fun?
The
Did I ever tell
fat
you about
cats
the
in
Washington-
Washington.
Those Washington fat cats. Those absolute fat cats in Washington.
Those bastards.
Those bastards keeping us down.
They just don't want us to have fun. They don't want me to beat Canada Post.
They don't. Because it's not in their interests. You know whose interest it is in? Mine. Because I am not a Washington fat cat.
No.
I am the least fat cat. These are just words now. I'm just... checking his mail every day. Like I do every day.
Yeah.
It's generally like sitting by for letterbox. Like, somebody? Hello? Friend?
I can even film like on the plane. The takeoff and the landing of like, oh, yeah. I'm traveling. I'm on my way. This will be a good time.
This is going to be a great time.
James gonna be like, you guys are idiots. And we'll be like, yeah, we know, but we're idiots who are having fun.
Yeah.
So.
And we're making a point. We don't know what that point is, but by fuck, we're making it.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't like it, then that's too bad.
That's too bad.
Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I said what I said. Bitch, I said what I said.
Okay.
I'd rather eat noodles instead.
Noodle sounds so good. I know.
Noodles does sound good.
Alright. What else?
So we have one thing. Congratulations to us. Let's take a 17-hour break. Okay, so looking at this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I like that. The Spotify playlist idea.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of lots of things that I want to do. Whether I'll get to do them is the question. But in the future, at some point, bringing back things like live on the Peter Greenwood show, which was the live music show I did once a month.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to bring back.
That would be really cool.
I may actually, possibly, because when I was at the Scottish Alternative Music Awards a couple of weeks ago, I got talking to a fella who just released a new EP. His name's Joseph? ? I do know his name, it's just not in my head right now. And he was like, yeah, we should do something. I was like, okay, cool. So maybe look into contacting him in the new year. Be like, hey, I'm gonna be on the show. Which would be fun.
That'd be really cool. You just have to remember his name.
I do. Hey, you. Hey, buddy. Hey, that guy.
Hey, guy, you remember me, right? We met at the thing.
Yeah, you remember the thing where we about replaced stuff?
I did not keep my formatting.
It's a bastard.
Dear me.
I also need to think about putting out that Ella Jane interview. Poor Ella Jane.
Yes.
That's just sitting in my archives. And this morning,
Yeah.
I don't know, did I tell you this yesterday? I did on stream, I think. No, I didn't. It wasn't you who I told. But anyway, we're doing, I guess this is kind of an announcement. We're doing the Glasgow Film Festival 2024.
Yes, I saw the email.
Did you see the email?
I did.
I'm now at the press launch in January.
Woo, in person, not online.
Exactly, because fuck all those online chumps. Yeah, so that'll be exciting. So there's content for that.
Hell yeah.
This is the kind of thing that I'd like to do something fun for, in as much as, like, we look at the schedule for films, and based on the title of the film, we kind of try to guess what it's about, and then we reconvene after.
Oh, that'd be fine.
But the problem with that is at film festival, specifically this film festival, it is more kind of serious films and serious works. So if there's a movie called like Ocean, and we're like, yeah, it's about seagulls and it's about fish, it's kind of like Finding Nemo, and it's like the film is about people being trafficked around the world.
Yeah.
Serious murders and serious themes, and we're like, yeah.
Jam's mad at us.
Why is Jam mad at us?
You're streaming while she's at work. Well, don't be at work, loser.
Yeah. Oh, Jam's in chat. Hi,
Yeah.
Jam. Wait, where is this? Is this on Discord? Hi, Jam.
No, she's in chat. How long are you at work for?
Exactly. Addie's only at work for another couple of hours.
Yeah.
How long are you at work for?
Also, I don't have plans for tomorrow if anyone wants to do something.
I do.
Okay. That was easy. 3 more hours, ew. Tell them no.
That is so gross. Why are you at work for that long?
No,
I am offended on your behalf, Jam.
It's like they don't know who she is. starting to piss me off.
Like, do they know the FBI they have in their hands? She could kill all of them and not even think about it. Yeah, 2 big events have been confirmed for the film festival so far. Some kind of anniversary showing of The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
And some documentary about John Waters, which I'm kind of excited for because I love John Waters.
Who's that?
So that's when is the film festival? Let's check what date it actually is. It's not till March anyway.
No, I said
So we have
who.
some time to prepare for that. Sorry?
I said who.
Who? Where?
You're
Who's
like,
John Waters?
yeah.
Oh, he's a filmmaker. He's dubbed like the king of trash cinema. He did films like Blue Flamingo. Did you ever see Crybaby? It's probably his best known film.
With Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hated
He
it.
did
But yeah.
Crybaby. Yo, you didn't.
So I
Did you
watched
really?
it. Okay, so I watched it like in high school because I had Johnny Depp and I love Johnny Depp. And I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I love it. And then I swear I watched it with Monica. I swear to God we watched it together and we both really liked it. And then a couple years ago, I think like just after COVID, we decided to do like a movie night where we just watched a bunch of Johnny Depp movies. And we rewatched it. And we're like, this is not as good as we remember it being.
You know what you could have done? There is a director's cut,
Oh.
which puts in. Because there's a really because they were only allowed like 1 fuck in the film.
Okay.
And in the version I saw growing up for years upon years on VHS of my life, you know the scene where they're in court, and Wanda's like, "Could you get me the beep out of here?"
Yeah.
And her parents are like, "Beep," because they can't say it. They're like, "What does that mean?" And the parents are like, "Oh, it's just something kids use to feel grown up." And then the mother turns to the judges and is like, "Can we take Wanda the fuck home?" And that's the only fuck they were allowed in the film. So, but they went through and did a re-edit of it where obviously they put all the fucks back in, so that's not as funny. So maybe it was like a director's cut you saw?
I have no idea.
Or maybe it just didn't age well.
I think maybe. But it had that guy in it that we're like, hey, we know that guy.
Which particular guy?
I don't remember.
Johnny Depp?
No. No, not
Have
him.
you seen him?
I think I've heard of him once or twice. Oh, God. Hang on. I need to figure this out. It's going to bug me.
Iggy Pop?
Oh, yeah, I was reading the wrong parts of this.
Willem Dafoe?
Yes.
Willem Dafoe's in it, okay.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I know that guy. Yeah, it was him.
This is such a... I want to watch this film again now.
Okay, I think we should figure out what the main podcast is. Like, what specifically you still want to keep on it, what you want to add.
Yeah. What is the Peter Greenwood show?
Yeah. And then from
Question.
there, we can expand. Because I think it would be a lot of fun to do, like, a Discord and a Patreon to, like, community build.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because I
have
joined...
thought of... Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I joined the Wine About It Patreon. And I'll show you how they have it organized.
I'm curious to see. I have thought about opening, like, you know the Discord we're on?
Yeah.
The Peter Greenwood Show Discord. I have thought about opening that up, but it'd be like you and Jam and maybe Addy, if Addy was feeling generous to join.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can make this a little
I got
bigger.
kind of disheartened.
And I'll just write it down after. Okay, so they have it organized into collections. So they have uncensored episodes, uncensored that's just audio, bonus episodes, bonus episodes that's audio only. I don't know why. Maybe just for people listening on mobile. trash TV where they watch like reality TV shows and I guess talk about it.
That'd be fun.
Pet photos. So they're just posting pictures with all their animals. Especially Maya, because she's the one with the sanctuary. And then I guess they do mini episodes. I didn't subscribe that high on their list because it's in US dollars and it's Canadian dollars, not doing so hot. Right. And then they have some extras, which are just like fun little clips. Once it loads. And they were at TwitchCon together. Usually they live on like opposite ends of the country, but they were at TwitchCon together, so they're just like filming little things and posting it on Patreon. But yeah, I was like looking at this and I was like, that's so fun and so cool.
That is fun.
And then they have a Discord, obviously, because they're streamers. And that's what streamers do, is they make Discords.
They never stream.
So yeah.
I said what I said. Don't at me. I said that for the people.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stream so many times. At least once a decade.
At least 103 hours worth.
At least.
Was it 103 or was it 105?
I don't know. Can I tell how many hours I've streamed for the year? Stats.
Addy would like to join the Discord.
Hell yeah.
Once we have something there for you to join and take part in, we will.
Yeah.
We will. At the moment, it's like there's literally just like a general channel where we're just like, we talk about everything. Not show related, then there's show related stuff, and the photos channel is literally just little flashy Loki P there.
Yeah. I remember when Addy had a Discord. I remember when Addy used to stream.
I remember that. Turtle Hide.
Yeah.
Which I was still in it. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah,
Found it.
it should still be there. I feel like I'm in too many Discords now.
No such thing. I know somebody who joins Discord strictly to just get their emotes.
Really? Is it you?
It's not me.
That'd been funny.
You think I have the patience for that? Yeah, what would be fun? How should we separate it? Because my big concern about making the main show, the Peter Greenwood show, the interview-only show, is what if I don't get an interview, or what if I'm, like, for example, if I get sick and I can't go out and record or whatnot, or I just don't get the interviews.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Exactly.
If you just don't have the content.
Yeah. And it's like there are some interviews which are kind of evergreen, like don't age, but then there are ones that do age. So what do we do there? It becomes a whole mess. So that's why I think maybe we could supplement the Peter Greenwood show with segments, which is what I did when it was on the radio.
Okay.
Like I do a fail stories segment, I do a news segment, which was basically just the same as the fail stories. I used to do a specific segments related to what's happening in the news, like, for example, I used to do a Pokemon Go update, which was, the introduction to that was the Pokemon theme, and it got to, I wanna be the very best, and then it cut to the sound of someone falling down a hole, because inevitably somebody would be playing Pokemon Go and fall down a hole, fall off a cliff, something like that. So that's the kind of stories we do on that, so options like that, maybe?
Okay. Here, fill out the segments with the ones that you used to do and you want to do again.
Interviews, I will. Interviews. Fail stories is somebody like, oh, this person tried to rob a McDonald's, but they threw an alligator at him, and he was on meth, and things like that. So fail stories. How do I just... Next, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, news. In the news segment on the radio show, it was similar stories to, like, oh, a man tried to rob a bank, he was on meth, that kind of thing. But then also, if something serious did happen in the world, it was nice to have an area where we could talk about it a bit more seriously. Which which is what the news was for. And I don't know if that's a thing that I could do, because the world is not pleasant at the moment. I don't know if you're keeping on top of it, you know? So, but maybe some version of the news. There was a segment I used to do back when I was in college radio. It was called Twitter Tracker, where I'd go and I'd find people like Bieber who tweet things like, "I am an angel for all my people. I am above the curve. Peace and love and light, y'all." And just read things like that. Are you still there?
Yeah.
There you are. Hello.
Hey.
Should we have...
You can just
Oh, I didn't know I did that. I'm learning so many things. I don't know if this would come under the idea of the main podcast, and I'm looking at... We have the idea for the Patreon as well. Like old content and old guest segments.
Yeah.
Do you think that kind of thing should have new updates? Like a new intro and outro, like, hey, I spoke to X person back in 2017. Enjoy, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so. Just to give some context of like, oh, this is what we were doing and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And if you have any like fun memories that like isn't on the thing, if you're like, oh, I remember when I went, like, I got so lost, I walked into the janitor's closet, like, something like that. And it could be like a fun little story.
Yeah, that is fun. There's a fun story about a Tessa interview.
Ooh.
Where we did the interview and I asked something like, when's the next, I think it was the next single, it was early in the Bad Ideas era, it was the second single from Bad Ideas, which was...
A song.
Don't tell me. It was a song. First one was Crush, second was... what was the second song from Bad Ideas? It wasn't I Like the Idea of You, that was third-ish?
I don't know. I'm just still mad.
Was it Bad Ideas?
No, that would have been the first one, wouldn't it?
No, Crush was the first.
Oh, well then maybe it was.
Maybe it was Bad Ideas. So yeah, anyway, irregardless, I'm chatting away to Tessa and I'm asking like, when's the next single, and she tells me.
Yeah.
And so we end the interview, because it's not live, so we end it like, hey, good to speak to you again, bye-bye kind of thing.
Yeah.
And moments later I get a message from on Instagram like, hey, that date has changed literally since we did the interview, could you take that out? So I'm like, okay, cool, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I think just fun stories like that would be cool. Yeah, I'm still mad at her that I think it was the first time I saw her, or maybe it was her headlining when I saw her. She's like, all right, now time for an old song. And it was Crush. And I was like, that's not old. When she was like, oh yeah, I lived in Canada like 10 years ago. I was like, God damn it, it's been so long. Like, I don't need to be reminded that I'm getting old.
Yeah. Time flies like an arrow. Flies like a banana.
Stupid. Time should stop for a little bit and think about how it makes me feel.
Yeah, it's so inconsiderate.
It is.
I also want to do, like, I think I kind of did this as a podcast episode, but I interviewed 2 members of Bowling for Soup, and there's still, like, 1 or 2 members, so they're coming back in February. So maybe if I try to get the 3rd, for example, like, let's say there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then put out, like, a whole Bowling for Soup episode.
That would be really cool.
It's like, I gotta catch them all.
Did you email Fun Loving Criminals yet?
I did not, because I was going to do it today, but then I forgot.
No problem. I just opened it to see if we had Bowling for Soup in our calendar, and we do. It's
Do
like
we?
beginning
I know
of
they're
February.
February.
Yeah, February 10.
February 10th. Excellent. I will recontact the contact, so I need to contact for that contact.
Yep. Lots of contacts.
And I will get in Bowling for Soup and attach that as well.
Okay.
Attach you in that as well.
Cool.
See.
Oh, Addie's first. Congrats, Addie.
Is Addie first?
Yeah.
Congrats, Addie. You've been first 6 times.
Damn.
You've been first the Colin Baker of times. That was such an easier game to play than when there were only like 10 doctors.
There's so many now. It's hard to keep
There
up.
are now so many. And what counts as a doctor, what doesn't count as a doctor.
Yeah,
Who's
it
a
gets
doctor,
confusing.
Where are they now? Even I'm confused, and I've been following the show my whole life. Would that be something that would be fun to do? Like, along with the film scratch map?
Yeah.
Film scratch map?
Oh, we watch Doctor Who together?
Yes.
That would be so
maybe,
fun.
Yeah. I was thinking Doctor Who, but like what we could do is I don't quite know how we'd work this, but like we watch a new like we watch the first episode of the revival, which is Rose, and then we watch the first episode ever, which is called An Unearthly Child. For the next episode, and it's not like we compare and contrast, just a different way of breaking it up, I guess.
I think my brain would get confused
It would a bit.
if we jump back and forth.
Yeah. It would be fun to do something with the old Doctor Who as well. Maybe that
Yeah.
could be tier level. Like we watch the new Doctor Who, and then the tier level is the older Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Or then there's also
Would this be a
other.
Patreon thing?
Sorry?
Would this be a Patreon thing?
It could be a Patreon thing.
I think so. And then what we could do is like you could talk about it very briefly on the podcast of like, oh yeah, we rewatched blah 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 blah. If you want more if you want to see our reactions, you gotta go to the Patreon.
Yeah. If you want to know what we think of Chris Eccleston.
Yeah. It's Star Trek that you like, right?
I like both Star Trek and Star Wars.
Okay, because I haven't seen any of them.
Any Star Trek?
Or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars. Okay, that could be. Again, that could be like a special.
Yeah.
Oh, see, but you know what would be fun to do for that? Like, I know we might. I'm not saying we won't, but imagine we got to a level where we could do like a live show, and we do like our first live show is your first watching of Star Wars.
I think that'd be so boring. I don't think they would want to watch me watch it.
I think it'd be fantastic. But we're not just watching it; we're doing kind of commentary over it as well.
Just me. Oh yeah, because I can just like ask stupid questions.
Yeah, like what is a lightsaber? Well,
yeah. Why
nobody
is
knows.
his
That's
blue?
interesting.
Why isn't it purple? Why can't it be pink?
Only one purple has a purple lightsaber.
There is a purple one?
There
I'm
is a
learning so
purple.
much already.
And it's Mace Windu, played by Sam Jackson, and literally the only reason he has a purple lightsaber is because he said, I want a purple lightsaber. And when Sam Jackson says, I want a purple lightsaber, you give Sam fucking Jackson a purple lightsaber.
Hell
you know?
yeah.
Addie asks, do we want to watch the specials this weekend? We could watch the specials this weekend. We
Yes.
were saying about doing something tomorrow. We could do that.
Yeah. Tomorrow would work best for me. Sunday, I have to travel out of town-ish for a celebration of life. So,
Oh, that sounds fun.
no.
Oh, celebration of life. Sorry, I thought it was like a wedding.
No.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's okay. Okay, so there was a time, a family, like a friend's family passed, and so I was going to the viewing, and I think I left work early because it was like a pretty far drive, so we left early. And I told my friend, not my friend, I told my coworker, oh, I'm going to viewing. And I guess it didn't click in his head, it was like a funeral viewing. So then I came back on like the Monday or something, and he was like, did you have fun? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, at the viewing. And I was like, at the funeral viewing? And he's like, oh my god, I thought you went to look at a house.
Oh, that's just I feel that individual's pain. Oh my god, I just did that. Because I thought, like, celebration of life, like, yeah, we're not a religious wedding, this is a celebration of life. But that is not what that is.
No.
Me sideways. Oh, I am so sorry.
That's okay.
I am genuinely mortified.
No, it's alright. It was my great uncle, so.
Oh, okay. Although I had a similar. There was one time when I was young, when I was in hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what I was in hospital for. I must have been like 6, 7, 8-ish. And this kid said to me, "Are you going to theater?" And to me, theater was like a movie theater.
Yeah.
And I have very vivid memories of this. The kid's like, "Are you going to theater?" And I was like, "I might. Depends on what's on. What are they showing?"
Yeah.
And the kid just was like, "No, not that kind of theater."
Wait, what did he
And
mean?
that haunts my dreams.
What did he mean?
He meant like operating theater,
Oh.
like surgery.
But, like, without that context, like, I would have thought, like,
Yeah.
like a performance theater.
Exactly. I'm so glad that wasn't just me who thinks like that.
Because, like, obviously, like, when you're like, oh, yeah, I was at the hospital, I was like, okay, maybe they meant, like, that, like, operation theater. But you don't expect a kid to ask that. That's, like,
Yeah.
that's a weird question for a kid. Unless their
Yeah.
family member is a doctor and that's why they know about those things. But, like, I never would have expected an 8-year-old to be like, oh, yeah, you're going to the operating theater? Like...
Yeah. And especially just refer to it as theater, or maybe like surgery, like how you having
Yeah.
surgery.
Like,
This
that's
kid being
the
like,
more normal way.
yeah.
Addie says she's never heard it referred to as that. I think it's like a non-religious version of a funeral.
Yeah.
Because I went to a celebration of life for the first time this summer for a friend's sibling that had passed. I think it's supposed to be like a less depressing version of a funeral.
Yeah, it's a funeral without using the word funeral.
Yeah.
Some people are like, I don't want a traditional funeral. In fact, that's kind of what it more is. Like, it's not just a traditional funeral where everyone wears black. Like, typically at a celebration of life, that's when people wear bright clothes and you listen to happy music and try to celebrate the person's life.
Yeah. Yeah, like there wasn't a mass or anything. It was just like a bunch of people hanging out in a room and you could buy alcohol.
What, you buy alcohol?
Yeah, just like where we were. Oh god, what is it called? It's called a Legion, like a Legion Hall.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Okay, yeah. So I guess they sell like the room rental was like super cheap, so I guess they sell alcohol to help make some money back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but yeah, you could buy cheap alcohol. I didn't because it was the middle of the day, but
Yeah.
some people had a beer.
Although there are services like that after the funeral you can go and have a drink, and I'm like, really? This is what we're doing here?
Yeah. So yeah, that's my Sunday. So Saturday, all of that to say, Saturday would work better for me.
Yeah, Saturday. Does Jam care about Doctor Who? Would Jam like to come and watch Doctor Who with us, do you think?
I don't know if she's ever watched it. You'd have to ask her.
I'm slightly scared of Jam. You ask her.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if she wants to. We can also see what time she ends work. Maybe we can all do something together. Play a game or something.
That'd be fun.
I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago that I was talking to her, so like when we were planning the trip. And I was like, as soon as she said hi, I was like, when was the last time I heard your voice? Like, it's been so long.
Isn't that weird when you don't speak to somebody for so long? You get kind of an idea of what their voice is like, as opposed to what their actual voice is like.
And I was just like, I was just hoping that the last time I talked to her was not when I saw her in September.
It
So,
wouldn't
like,
have been, was it?
I don't know. Unless we
I
played Baldur's Gate after. But I don't know if I've played it.
that you and Jam like live next door to each other, like you leave your houses and pick up paper and wave to each other, like.
Well, I mean, that's going to be us next year. Hopefully.
It will be, yeah.
we may not even have to leave the house. I can just leave my bedroom. And
I was
poof,
going.
there she is.
See, when you said that, I was about to be like, wait, aren't you living in the same house? Doesn't mean you can't go outside and wave to each other.
That's true.
Oh, I'm out here.
One of us goes through the front, the other goes through the back. We meet halfway.
Yeah.
So I think we, for the timeline of when we want to do these things, I think we should start with like doing more podcast episodes, so there's more content, and then kind of like once like the steam is all picked up and like we're consistently doing that, then we can start working on like the Patreon. I think we should do the Discord first, maybe, because that's like the free one.
Okay.
Shadow, you had chocolates? Did I see that?
Hey, Shadows. I did see your reply about how to make
The marzipan?
marzipan.
I saw that.
Absolutely fascinated because I had no idea. I've lived on this earth 37 years and I didn't know how to make marzipan.
Oh. It was right before you asked how to make it. They look delicious. What kind of chocolates are they? Like, is it milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Yeah.
Do those ones have little cherries in them?
I made little truffles as well up there. I love a truffle.
Here, I've reacted. Sorry, sometimes I see things and I forget that like, in my head I've answered. And then I just didn't do it in real life.
As somebody who DMs Victoria like every day or every other day, I can confirm that is absolutely true.
God. So I think it was last Saturday. So me and Jam are booking a castle hotel while we're in Scotland. And, yeah. And we...
Where? When? I want to stay in the castle.
The 16th? I think.
I need to know where and when so I can book a room as well.
I'll send that to you. Because I feel like it's a bad idea to just say that out loud on the internet.
Nah, it's fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Alright. Dark chocolate, salted caramel. I love salted caramel. Chocolate.
I'm really starting to like salted caramel. I wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
Now I quite like it.
All with the homemade. You know what? I think I should post the cake me and Monica made. Because more people need to see it.
More people do need to see it and believe that you made it.
I know. I can't believe they didn't believe me. They thought we were lying. Sorry, so yeah, the other story. Have fun with your bestie. Drink responsibly. Drink water. And thank you for stopping in.
Do what you like.
Drink water. Be responsible.
Drink more alcohol. Who gives a crap?
Oh god, where was I in that story? So we're booking that thing. We bought like a Black Friday deal.
Right.
And so they give you like a voucher, like a little code. And we're like, okay, whatever. So we buy it. I wait for like the Black Friday thing to end because it wasn't just Black Friday. It kept going for longer days. And then I go to book the hotel because we're booking all our accommodations. And there's nowhere to put in the stupid little code. And I was like, I don't understand. So then I had to email them. And they didn't answer me. And I had to follow up and they didn't answer me. And then they did answer me on Saturday. And then I asked Jam. I was like, which day is it again? Because I want to make sure. And then I did not answer them for almost a week because I forgot.
Which is what we appreciate about you.
Yes. But I need to... They ended up replying after I replied. I have to answer them again. It's a whole thing. But yeah.
All that to say, Victoria is the best at responding.
Yeah. I get there eventually.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like business.
Yeah. Unless it... Oh God, I'm the worst with like... This is going to sound so bad and so ungrateful. When people say like, happy birthday, whatever. Sometimes there's just... Because it's... Like, a lot of people I don't really talk to, it'll just be, like, all over, like, my Facebook or whatever. And I'm like, I haven't talked to you in, like, 10 years. But it's just, like, a lot of people I haven't talked to in, like, 10 years. And there's just too many people to be like, oh, thank you, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I forget to answer because I don't want to deal with all of these things right now. I'm tired. And then too much time has gone by, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna. It's fine.
It's a good time.
Oh, Addie's going home. Drive safe.
Addie is going home. Hey, you do what you want.
No, do what I say. Drive safe. Bless you.
Hey.
Okay, so when do you want to start posting new podcasts like in the new year? Because like this year is basically over, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of done. Like I posted the Alabama 3 short. I could dig into that and find another couple of bits and bobs to keep us ticking over.
Because you're watching the whole way home. Ah, okay, no loud sudden noises. We don't want to scare Addie.
Good job. Thank you for waving that red rag in front of me.
Let's turn the volume down real low.
We should do traffic ASM for stuff.
That stuff.
That for Addie. Like, hey Addie.
Oh God.
Look at those traffic lights ahead. They're green now, but they might change. Keep your foot on the brake, just in case.
Oh, Addie's a passenger, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Hey, Addie's driver. That's just turning into something else. That's not my ASMR voice, that's my completely different voice.
Oh God.
I feel like I've revealed a tad too much tonight.
That's Patreon voice. That's behind paywall.
Yeah. That's my OnlyFans voice.
Yeah, like I said, that's not even Patreon. That's okay. Because what we could do is sorry, keep going.
So I was gonna say I do a thing where there are posts on Facebook or Twitter or whatnot where it's like, describe your job badly. The way I describe my job badly is I use my mouth on people and make them happy. Which is not a lie, in fairness.
It's not.
0 lies detected, just no context.
I usually just say I make pretty pictures. That's my job.
What is... Sorry.
What's the what a year?
Yeah.
That was the Twitter post I sent you. With like the 30 days of music prompts.
Oh, which I completely forgot about.
Yeah.
There it is.
I was like, what's EP of the year? Oh, EP of the year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm stupid.
I feel like both you and I are EP of the year.
Yeah.
We are so EP. We need sleeves.
I feel like this could be a fun podcast episode where you just answer all the prompts.
Be fun. How many days is it?
30 days.
30. Days. I'll see you back here in 30 days. That could be something. Let's see. 5, 10. It's kind of. I mean, it could be done. I was sitting here thinking, like, if there's 6 episodes, 5 questions each episode.
Oh, I was thinking you just pick your favorite ones and answer them in one episode.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do all of them, because that's a lot.
Yeah, that is quite a lot. Any other year I'd be able to do that as well, but this year and the past year or so I haven't been on top of the music scene as much as I should be. So all my answers probably be like, there was this single in 2021 that was really good.
No, I think there's some that we can pick. That would be a good one. Even just like your top listened to artists, like that's just pulling from your Apple Music thing.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd find that though.
Don't you use
Apple? On the mobile. I do use Apple Music. Where do you find it now?
Oh, I have no idea. I use Spotify.
I will find out. Let's see. To find pop songs, Apple open the Apple Music app. Go to Listen Now. Where's Listen Now? Okay. Scroll down to Replay. Where's Replay? Stations, re-releases, launch musicals. Oh, Replay. Oh, okay. Let's see. We can kind of discuss this now if you would like. Do you have time?
Of what? Like going through your answers, or?
Yeah. We won't. This is just. No. Yes, you know what I mean.
Do I?
Maybe. No, you don't. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the fucking place. I am upside fucking down. I am so sorry. This is something that could be recorded, but I just kind of want to. Let's see. Okay. Can you guess? Knowing what you know about me,
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
surprised
God.
by some of these. Okay. Who the fuck? Oh, I know who that is. Okay. I am kind of surprised by that. So, the top artists, it's given me my 15 most listened to artists and how long I've listened to them for.
Okay.
Can you guess any in between? We'll say top 15, just to be fair.
Okay. I only know the people that like we talk about. So if it's none of them, I don't think I'll know.
Yeah. These artists you do know.
Okay.
Whether you.
Is Tessa Violet on there?
Tessa Violet, number 4, 114 minutes.
Okay.
Spent listening to Tessa Violet.
Is Taylor Swift on there?
Taylor Swift is number 2, 151 minutes.
Ooh. Okay.
I am surprised at who number 1 is.
I almost said a name that I know it's not, just to fuck with you.
It's a name you'll absolutely know this person. They're a big artist, but I don't think you'll be super surprised. But the fact that it's number 1 surprises me, and also how little it is at number 1. Like, I only spent 151 minutes listening to Taylor Swift, which isn't much. And she's my number 2.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Oh god, I thought I was showing Discord for a second. That scared me.
Did that scare you?
Yeah, because I sent you something that I didn't want to say out on the internet. And I was like, oh shit! I just typed it for everyone, but it was just because Twitter is also black.
I just saw that. Say that if you want. This is your stream, remember, though, so...
That's true. She doesn't know who I am, it's fine.
She doesn't know who I am. So it's doubly fine.
I'm gonna guess... Dodie keeps coming into my head, but I know you don't like her.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I don't know why her name keeps popping up. Is Orla on there?
Orla is... I expected Orla to be on here.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe Fizz. Neither of them are in top 15. Although I have very conflicting feelings about Fizz. Like, 3 out of 4 of them.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue, if you would like. Would you like a clue?
I have one guess left.
Okay, what's your guess?
It's mostly because I don't know if you listen to them because of me and because potential shows. Is Bad Omens on there?
I thought Bad Omens. My least listened to artist is 60 minutes. I am telling you, I have listened to Bad Omens more because I only have them on Apple Music. Like, I don't have any of their music on my computer, so I only listen to them on my Apple Music. They are not in the top 15, and I am genuinely fucking shocked about that.
Interesting. Okay. Is the main on there?
The main are not on there either, although I've listened to Bad Omens more than the main.
Yeah. Oh, the main has a new album. It's so good. It came out this year.
I feel like if I did like a YouTube rewrap, like an in-depth one, I have watched more of the main's music videos.
That's true. Okay, give me a hint.
Okay, You have seen this person in 2023.
Is it Paramore?
This person has 2 songs in my top songs. There's 15 songs, and this person has 2 of them.
Is it Paramore?
It is not Paramore.
Who did I go see in 2023?
I wish I could give you a clue, but you will get it pretty instantly.
Hold on, let me see. I have an app now.
There's an app for everything.
Yeah. This one's so handy. It's called Concert Archive, and it keeps track of the bands you saw and how many concerts you've gone to.
Is there a place for like storing photos, or is it just literally complete?
Wait, you said in 2023?
2020. Yes, this year. This year? Yes.
Yeah, okay. I forgot it was still 2023.
That's fair then.
That's why I was like, who did I see last year that like you're thinking of? That's why I was thinking like MCR, but that was last year.
Yeah.
Scene Queen.
It is exactly Scene Queen. Scene Queen is number 6 at 95 minutes, and her 2. Can you guess the 2 songs?
18 plus.
Yep, 18 plus is number 13.
And I know you don't like Barbie and Ken.
Are you sure about that?
You've told me you don't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have been fucking lying, because it's number 3. Barbie and Ken, Scene Queen, 20 plays.
And well, I guess you have to listen to it to know you don't like it.
Yeah. I wonder. I've just had a thought.
Yeah.
On Apple Music, do you have to finish the song? Like, you know, when the song ends and the thing stops?
Yeah, it probably depends how long you've listened to it.
Because I have, like, maybe not waited for the end of the song and then restarted playing it. Because I know I've listened to Barbie and Ken more than 20 times, but maybe it's only finished 20 times?
Maybe. I don't know. My friend was also confused about how Apple Music counts things. Because he was saying that it showed, like, say there's one song on an album that he really liked. It would say that he listened to the album, like, 100 times. But he listened to that song, like, 150 times. So it's like, where is that discrepancy coming from?
Yeah, that's kind of what it's doing here. I'll give you a result. Number 10 is the Blues Brothers, who I've apparently listened to 68 minutes, which is almost nice. But the Blues Brothers soundtrack, which is the Blues Brothers, is number 2 on my top albums.
Nice.
I played it 26 times. So something doesn't quite add up there.
Addie wants to know how you feel about receiving Christmas gifts.
I love receiving Christmas gifts. How do you feel about gifts?
I'd say don't feel obligated, but you have my address.
Like, don't feel like you have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to know, should we do it from 15 to 1 or 1 to 15?
Let's go 15 to 1. We'll do a countdown.
15 to 1. Number 15, this is top artists? Yes, top artists, or would you prefer top songs?
Let's do your top 15 songs, and then you can guess some of mine.
Okay. Number 15 is, again, where's this album? In my top albums, the Chicago soundtrack is number 1 with 49 plays. And the song that I've listened to most is oh, wait, there's another one. Razzle Dazzle by Richard Gere, which is 15th place. Do you know the Chicago soundtrack?
I don't think so, but I think I know that song.
Give 'em the old
razzle
dazzle.
Was there a movie version?
There was 2004. It had Richard Gere, obviously, and Catherine Zeta-Jones, and
who is
the
Richard
blonde
Gere?
lass. He's from An Officer and a Gentleman and Pretty Woman.
Was he in Vampire's Assistant?
Couldn't tell you. Maybe. We can see your Google, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just Googling Richard Gere. Oh, no, that's not who I'm thinking of.
Okay, who are you thinking of?
Hold on. Let's go Vampires. I don't know his name, but I can picture his face.
You say it's called Disco Vampires.
Disco Vampire? No, Vampire's Assistant. Cirque du Freak.
Oh, Vampire's Assistant.
I was thinking of John C. Reilly.
Oh, yeah, John C. Reilly. He's in Chicago.
Okay,
That's
because I was
exactly
thinking of
who
him. Because he does Mr. Cellophane or something, right?
Yeah. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane,
Yeah.
you can call my name,
Josh
Mr.
Hutcherson is in it?
Cellophane. In The Vampire's Assistant.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen that. Or I haven't seen that.
Oh, this is from like 2009. It was a book series me and my friends really liked. And then when the movie came out, I watched it.
Did you hate the movie?
I don't remember.
Number 14 is the coffee shop bop.
Ooh.
I hopped into a coffee shop and
Oh,
felt my
that
jaw
one?
dropped in shock when I saw a girl who had cool pants. They made me want to dance. I've listened to that 13 times.
That's it?
Number 13 is 18 plus
Nice.
with 13 plays. Number 12 is Heaven to Hell from it's not from Has Been Hotel, but it's the voice cast of Has Been Hotel who do it, and they're kind of in character.
Mm-hmm.
Number 11 is Scotty Doesn't Know
Nice.
with 15 plays. Number 10 is Victoria's Secret by Jax,
Nice song.
which was a fucking bop of a song, by the way.
Yeah.
Number 9, I can't pronounce, Prisen Kula Nisan and Chuso.
Okay.
It's that song that kind of sounds like nonsense English.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's been going around on the social media.
No, I think you
Number
made me
8.
listen to it. That's the only
What
reason
did
I
I?
know. Yeah.
Made you listen to it. That sounds like me. Number 8 is I Can't Do It Alone, also from Chicago.
Okay.
Alice. He doesn't have a song in the top 15.
Ugh, Alice.
Number 7 is Dumb Ways to Die. At 8 with 18 plays. Do you know that one?
Which one, sorry?
Dumb Ways to Die.
I feel like I've heard a very short clip of it. It's just saying dumb ways
Yeah.
to die. It's on TikTok. That's all I know.
Eat a 2-week old unrefrigerated pie. Dumb ways to die.
Yeah, I've only heard the
think-
dumb ways to die part because they'll play like a clip of someone doing something stupid and then it freeze frames and then they play that.
It's magical. I wish I'd have invented that. Number 6 is Inside of Every Demon, also by the voice cast of Has Been Hotel. Number 5 is I Fuck Around by the Melvins,
Mm-hmm.
which is, you know that song I Get Around by the Beach Boys?
I think so.
Round, round, get around, I get around.
Yeah.
Well, this one is round, round, fuck around, I fuck around, yeah, fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. It's very Peter.
Yeah.
Number 4 is a song called Terms and Conditions by a guy called Seb Lowe, which is basically saying the UK is fucked. Which it is. Spoilers. Number 3 is Barbie and Ken, which I played 20 times. Number 2 is The World's Smallest Violin by AJR at 21 plays. And a cover of Invisible Touch by a guy called Ian McConnell is my number 1 song at 31 plays.
Damn. There's no Taylor Swift in that.
There is no Taylor Swift in there. I expected more Taylor Swift.
Man. You need to listen to more music.
I really do.
Like 20 plays is nothing.
It really isn't.
You need to.
But then, as you said, like, maybe it counts, like, listening to the whole... Like, if I'm listening to World's Smallest Violin, I'll replay it and replay it. Like, I'll
Yeah.
actively press the button.
I have a better thing. I think you just need to use Spotify. Fuck Apple Music. I said it. Fuck Apple
See,
Music.
the problem with switching to Spotify now is that all my music is on Apple Music, and I don't want to re-download everything.
Well, you don't have to do it manually. It does it for you.
Does it?
Yeah.
So if I switch to Spotify, how would I... So it'll download every song I've got on Apple Music?
I don't know. I just know when I make
Just there for Apple.
playlists, and then you can tell it every time I add a song to this playlist, download it for offline listening. And then it'll just like auto update as you add songs. And then I think I have it so that my liked songs also auto download.
Yeah.
So I have like a crap ton of music to listen to.
Did we do your How does Spotify do it? Do they do it like top artists, top songs, top albums? Or
They
do they
do,
it a different way?
but it's like a whole little video thing. I don't want to
Okay.
watch it again. But they give you a playlist of your top 100 songs.
Okay, so we can just guess what's in the playlist?
Well, it's numbered, so I can give you, like, so you could give me a number and I can tell you what song it is, and then we can do like my top 15 if you want.
Okay, top 15. Let's do that.
Okay. Number 15. Or here, do you want to know? How about you guess my top artists first? Because that'll help you guess the songs. Okay, let me see.
I don't wish to be rude and kind of stereotype you here, but I'm going to say Bad Omens.
For which one? For number 1?
At least top 5. I would guess top 3. Bad Omens.
They are number 1.
Are they number 1?
Yeah.
See, that makes sense. Previously, I would have said the Main would be your number 1, but you have been hitting the Omens hard this year.
Dude, and you want to know the sad thing is? I only started listening to, like, I didn't know they existed until, like, end of January of this year.
That is quite a dedication.
They're number 1. They beat out a lot of people.
Yeah. Is the Main in your top 15 somewhere? I don't know about top 3.
So
top 5 even.
This only gives me top 5.
Top 5, okay.
But they are number 3.
They're number 3, okay. Is Cannibal Corpse? Is that his name? The man who disturbs me?
No. Corpse? No, he's not on here. He didn't really release a lot of stuff, so I didn't listen to him a lot.
Oh no, what a fucking shame. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know if Taylor Swift would be in your top 15. I feel like you've listened to her, but I don't know enough to make your top 15. Or at least top 5, as you can tell it. So let's say Taylor. She'll be in there somewhere, Taylor Swift.
Number 2.
Number 2? Are you kidding?
Yeah. I love Taylor.
Dog more than you listen to the Main.
I think it's because of all her re-releases she did this year.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much more new content, whereas the Main's newest album came out, like, late this year.
I was about to ask, like, if all the Taylor's versions count as Taylor Swift releases, but of course, naturally, they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. More so than maybe the originals at this point, because certain radio stations have, like, they've made like, iHeartRadio has made the announcement that they're shit-canning all the original releases and only playing Taylor's versions now.
Nice.
Quite nice. I like that. So we have the top 3, which is Bad Omens, Tay Dog, and the Main.
Yep.
I'm trying to think who you've seen live this year.
I've seen, so the last 2, I've seen both of them live.
Last 2 you've seen both. In the last year?
Yep.
Do I know who these people are? Have we discussed them in the past?
Yes.
I would guess Scene Queen.
No, she didn't make the cut.
Maybe not top 5.
She's not top 5, so I don't have that information.
Okay.
I probably could if I went through, like, the whole thing, but that's too much work.
Who's got time for that?
Yeah.
We are EP. We need scenes. There's another... Ice 9 Kills. That's who I was thinking of.
They're number 4.
Number 4. Fantastic.
Which I was surprised by because, like, I also discovered them, like, January of this year. But I kind of got, not sick of listening to it, but, like, I don't know. Like, their songs are really cool and different and, like, they're good.
Yeah.
But, like, you only listen about murdering people so many times, you know?
Yeah. Then it gets old.
Yeah. So I kind of stopped listening around June.
We're not all about murder. We want some maiming as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I could probably guess your 5th, but I couldn't, if you know what I mean. Like,
your hint is that you need to study their set list.
Is it somebody who we might be going to see?
Yeah.
Well, I say might, you know. I am absolutely not Googling who is on that.
I definitely do not hear the keyboard.
It's not the SEE Hydro anymore. It's the Ovo Hydro.
Yeah, OVO.
Yep, the Ovo Hydro. It's on. This isn't cheating.
Addie's
Is
not
it
home.
Bring Me the Horizon?
It is Bring Me the Horizon.
Here you go. And who is Cassie yet? Who there? You know who they are?
I only know one song by them.
Okay.
Do you want to guess how many minutes I've spent listening to Bad Omens?
I'm going to. Are they number one? Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 300 minutes. Welcome home, Maddie. Come on in. Gather around the fire. At least 300 minutes. No.
12,987.
12. Give me that number again, please.
12,987
987 minutes into hours. That is 216.45 hours. 216. We'll just call it 217 hours.
Yeah.
217 hours into days is 9 days and 1 hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
Out of 365 days,
Only 9?
only 9. You need to. Those are rookie numbers.
Right? God, pathetic.
Are you on Spotify or Apple Music, Addy? Because Apple Music makes you jump through fucking hoops to get it, whereas
Yeah.
Spotify
I
takes
think,
you like 5.
I think Spotify, you can just type in Wrapped. Yeah, so if you go to search and do Wrapped, but I don't know if it's only on mobile. That's the only thing. I'm in the top 0.05% of listeners worldwide for Bad Omens.
That's because there is only something like 17 listeners.
They have
I said-
over 4 million. It's actually crazy.
See, what's interesting is like this. Sometimes I feel so out of the loop because, like, that was a joke, but I acknowledge
Yeah.
like Omens are a massive fucking band, and if it weren't for you, I never would have heard of them.
Yeah, like I only heard about them because I was getting concert videos of Ice Nine Kills, and I was like, oh, they look fun. And then I was like reading the comments, and people kept talking about Bad Omens and Sleep Token, and so because of those comments, I went to look at Bad Omens and look at where we are now.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Time has traveled, and this is where we are. That's just bizarre. And Bring Me the Horizon. That's gonna be a good show.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I saw them open for Fall Out Boy in July. I want to say, it was good. It's gonna be a great show.
Yeah. So is Tessa Violet in your top 100? Is it you get?
Yeah, let me see. That's a great question. I don't know if she would be, because I don't think she released a lot of news. No, she released a whole new album.
Yeah, there's a whole new album. Yes, Mum. Bad.
Yeah.
Mum, bad ideas, Mum. Mum, you're bad.
Something like that.
Something like that.
She's
Like the
actually
Twins.
not. I didn't listen to it a lot. But Macy Peters is there. Scene Queen is
Maisie,
there.
That's good. That's good. I like that. We love Maisie Peters.
In my top... Did you do top 15 songs?
Who, me? Top 15.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I did top 15, but that's because that's what Apple gave me. I only had
Okay.
I only had 15.
Well, I can do 100, but that's too many. I don't think anyone cares.
I'm trying to think who else would be in your top 15. I feel like you probably still have some sad girl on your playlist, so I don't know if you ever liked Billie Eilish.
No, I never got into her. Not because, like, I don't like her. I just never took the time to listen.
Yeah, that's fair. I was about to say Maisie Peters, but Maisie. Yeah, we covered that. Who else would be in there?
I played 2,872 songs in 2023.
And 2,871 of them were Bad Omens.
I listened to 1,159 artists. Damn.
That is quite a selection, though.
When
It tells me how many artists I had.
the artist message I got was from Taylor.
What, a personal message?
Just like the generic, oh, thanks for listening, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't have done that without you guys.
My top genres were pop, rock, soundtrack, pop rock, and alternative. I look like a sad fuck now. Wait till I tell you this. My top playlists, 11 total playlists. Number 1 was 90s alternative essentials. Number 2 was pop hits 1999. Number 3 was I miss Y2K. Number 4 was 200 most streamed songs from the 90s.
Oh my god.
Number 5 was 2000 smash hit noughties throwback.
Ah, no.
It's not as if I'm missing a particular era of my life or anything, is it?
No, definitely not.
No. I played 1,000 songs by July 26th. I played 500 artists by April 21st. And I reached 7,500 minutes by November 1st.
Oh my god.
I would never have said I'd listened to that many people. But then I feel like in previous years that number and the variety would be so much higher because I do get sent, or I did get sent, like so many, like, hey, our song's on Apple Music, check it out, and I'd listen to it and whatnot.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's something we will get more of in 2020. What's the next one? 4. That's
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, my top genres were pop punk, alt Z, metalcore, and POV indie.
What's POV indie?
I don't know. They were just making shit up at this point.
Yeah, they're just throwing words together. Are you surprised by your Spotify playlist, Addy? Or your Spotify Wrapped, looking back at it? Are you surprised by yours, Victoria?
No. I think I guessed I think the only ones that's... Like, I knew my top 3. I had a feeling it was going to be those 3.
You didn't say what number 5 was.
Yeah, it was Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, Bring Me the Horizon, I'm sorry. No, that was number 4, wasn't it?
No, that was Ice Nine Kills.
Oh, it was Ice Nine Kills.
I was surprised Ice Nine Kills was so high up. Because I stopped listening to them, like, halfway through the year. But...
POV is what you think of when you think indie.
Interesting. I saw a TikTok where people were roasting that genre name.
I've never heard of that. Like, I literally heard of it when you said it.
I think that was the first time I saw it was, like, with Spotify. It's so stupid. Alright, my 15 songs. Venenosa by 1,000 Below. I don't think you would have guessed that because I don't think you know who they are.
No.
It's a great album. Hell Finds You Everywhere is a really good album.
Who is it by again?
1,000 Below.
1,000 Below. I will.
They did a song with Noah Sebastian. That's how I heard of them.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, that was 14. 15 is The Shower Scene by Ice Nine Kills. 13 is Limits by Bad Omens. 12 is The Dark, featuring Noah Sebastian, by Scary Kids Scaring Kids, who I did not realize was still making music, by the way. Like, I have not heard about them since I was in elementary school. Did not realize they were still a thing. Right? Like 2008-ish, right? Like...
Yeah.
I don't think I've... And then 11 is Hip to Be Scared by Ice Nine Kills. 10 is Sabotage by 1,000 Below. 9 is Like a Villain by Bad Omens. 8 is Circle With Me by Spirit Box. They're the ones who are nominated for a Grammy. 10 out of 10. They're from Canada. 7 is Strangers by Bring Me the Horizon. 6 is Hell Finds You Everywhere, featuring Noah Sebastian by 1,000 Below. And then, I'm sure this will surprise absolutely no one. All my top 5 songs are Bad Omens. Number 5 is Just Pretend. 4 is Concrete Jungle. 3 is The Death of Peace of Mind. 2 is Nowhere to Go. 1 is Take Me First. I'm surprised The Grey isn't there. I love that song.
And is that your favorite song, Take Me First?
It's one of them. That one and The Grey, I think, are the ones I would say are my favorites. At least off their newest one. Yeah. So yeah, those are my Spotify songs.
Yep. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
they've made a playlist of all my songs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of in the list. Let's see if there's any surprises here.
It's
Oh,
Megan. Megan, how
Megan
are
put me in the
you?
all time, Megan.
Okay, this auto shout out is a little broken, so I'm gonna fix it. How are you? How was writing?
Yeah, how was the last day of? Because this was Megan's I was in Megan's stream before we started. This was Megan's last stream of the year.
Lots of crazy words. That's awesome. And I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. I haven't been around.
I feel like I haven't spoken to you in like an hour and 20 minutes. We're recapping our musical 2023.
Yeah, we were going through.
It's going well.
So
Anti-Hero is number 16.
Nice.
So that was that. Richard Gere beat Taylor Swift.
As Peter and Addie will both tell you, I stream like once every 6 months. So,
yeah, Victoria hasn't been streaming much lately.
no. And
How are you feeling? Sorry.
That's okay. Keep going.
I was going to ask Megan how she's feeling now and how the stream went.
Yeah. Tell us. Tell us all the things.
Your
How have you
stories.
been? Yeah. We were just doing Spotify wrap-ups, and then we were working on Peter's podcast.
Yeah, we were doing things, but we just kind of fucking around and finding out.
Yeah, we got a little distracted, as we do.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a part 3. Nice.
That is quite cool. So I was going to ask when I was in your stream, but are you going to send this to Joe? Will Joe get to read this? 'Cause I'm very excited for Joe to
What is it
read
for?
this. Oh, you read part 1? Okay.
I didn't realize Arya had stopped typing on screen. She was just chilling.
She's just vibing.
She's back to work now. As a prompt request by Jay Chili and Carly. Nice.
Charlie is chaos in human form.
I wonder if it's the people I'm thinking of. The person I'm thinking of. It'll go up on your blog so everyone can read it. I'm gonna read it. I'm excited.
It will be very fun. I'm very excited for that. I hope it's okay for me to because you were. Please tell me if I'm out of line. I was going to tell Victoria what your Christmas plans are. If that's okay, or you can do it yourself, because I feel it's kind of exciting and very cool what Megan is doing for Christmas this year.
I feel like I saw on Discord something about an international trip. Or maybe that was on Twitter.
Okay, Megan is going on a cruise,
Nice!
which is so exciting. Going on a big ass ship, it'll be cool.
Peter's excited, so I'll let him dish.
I was desperate to be like, hey, Victoria, guess what Megan's doing? I feel like I'm in high school, like, oh my god, Victoria, like, guess what Megan's doing? Like, oh my god. Like, Megan is going on, like, a cruise, like, oh my god, like, where do you even poop on a boat, you know? Like, oh my god.
Where are you going on your cruise? The idea of cruises scare me. I don't know if I can do it. Jam keeps trying to convince me that we're gonna go on a cruise one day.
I'd love to go on a cruise, but I kind of fear it as well.
Like, from Athens to Rome? Ooh. That's so sick. So I see lots of classic Greek and Roman ruins. That's so fun. The part...
And get some good food as well.
Oh, of course. The part of cruises that scares me is, number one, no ship that big should be able to float. That is fucked up.
It's witchcraft is what it is.
Like, it's just... It shouldn't be possible. I don't understand it. They're too big. But the second part is that at night, when you're on the ocean in the middle of nowhere, and you just look out, and it's just pitch black, you can't see anything. You don't see the water. There's no land. There's no sky. Well, I guess there's sky, but like it's just pitch black.
Where is it?
It's just nothing.
Where is the sky?
And this idea of that terrifies me. I don't think I could do it.
What scares me about cruise ships is, like, Megan, I don't want to upset you or creep you out, so please take off your headphones or put your fingers in your ears right now. It's being sick, because it's a very contained environment, and I just remember the early days of COVID when people were stuck on cruise ships for like 6 months.
Oh, if you're not going too far out, then it's fine.
You got shots, okay.
Peter also gets sick very easily. He was just sick and he's sick again.
Yeah, like I was sick like a couple of weeks ago, and I can feel it coming on again.
You need lots of vitamin C. Vitamin C. You need vitamin D. Take your vitamins, Peter. Oh no, Addie's coworkers got COVID.
I've got a friend who's just been diagnosed with COVID for the 6th time.
How?
It's a mystery. It's magic. It's witchcraft.
Like, are they just going out making out with COVID patients? Like, I don't... What?
Yeah. Like, she sees a COVID ward and she gets the urge.
I feel like some people are just more susceptible to it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you should be fine. Especially if you're not, like, grinding up on people. Like, you just keep your distance. Because I was...
With me or Megan on the cruise ship.
just keep
what
your
happens
space.
at sea stays at sea.
Because, like, I went to see the Maine a couple weeks ago, and then someone I follow posted, they're like, yeah, I got COVID after. And then someone else was like, yeah, me too. But I've been fine. And I will say, we were all up in each other's business. Like, we were super close.
That makes the main gig sound very interesting.
Oh my god, their shows are so fun.
I bet they probably are really fun to see.
I have a video that I've been meaning to send you guys. Addie knows the song Sticky because I play it a lot when we do our movie nights. But he has a wired mic for some reason. He doesn't have a wireless one. But he basically hopped down from the stage and came out into the crowd as far as his wire would take him, which is pretty much right. It was right where me and Monica were. And so everyone had to clear a path and was standing very respectful distance. So people weren't trying to grab him or anything. They were very nice about it. And he did his little, it's been 4 years since we were last year, so you guys gotta super dance around and get excited and jump. And he's like, put your phones away, it's gonna be a good time. He said it better than that. But basically he sang the whole song out in the crowd with us. And we were so close, Monica kept accidentally bumping into him. But it's just everyone jumping around and having a great time. And a lot of artists don't do that anymore. Cause
yeah.
I feel like I was thinking about this. I think it's because their fans are a little older. They're more our age. They're not teenagers anymore. And a lot of teenagers nowadays at concerts, because they missed out on so much during COVID. They don't have that concert etiquette. And people keep talking about this to death. But I feel like because it's people our age who did go to concerts pre-COVID and now are going back, everyone was just more respectful and chill. So.
That's something I've noticed about concerts post-COVID versus pre-COVID. We have a thing here in Glasgow which is a chant, which is here we fucking go. Now not everyone gets that chant. You need to be a really good vibe to get that chant. But when now concerts are coming back, nobody knows the chant.
Even I know it, and I'm all the way here.
Exactly, you know it, but nobody here does, because I've been to a few things since COVID, and nobody does it. I'm like, you are sad and young.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm sad and old.
And God, I keep talking about Bad Omens, but just because they're all over my feeds. They've had a lot of issues with people fighting at shows. To the
I wouldn't have thought that'd be their vibe.
yeah, like it's insane. It's just like they've had to be like, if you guys start a fight and we have to stop the song, we're not starting it over. Like we're skipping it and go into the next one. Like it's
That's
been
fair.
that much of an issue that they had to like talk about it on Twitter and like make announcements. I was like, that's fucked up. Like I've never had that happen at a show.
Yeah. Have you ever had anybody stop a show and walk off stage?
Like, because they were mad? No.
Yeah, because they were mad or pissed. The closest I think I've gotten to that is in 2004. I went to a festival called Tea in the Park.
Yeah.
And David Bowie was supposed to be headlining. But literally the day before, because this was Saturday, he was headlining, and on like Thursday, Friday night, he was performing in Germany, and somebody threw a lollipop, and it got stuck in his eye.
Oh my god.
So David Bowie had to literally cancel at the last minute to get the lollipop taken out of his eye, I guess. So the darkness took over headlining, which was actually really fucking cool, but that's the closest I've had.
God. Yeah, I think, like, when I went to see Bad Omens, they had to stop the show, but there was, like, some medical thing that happened in the audience. And, like, I don't know what happened, but they left the stage so that, like, their team could take care of it.
Yeah.
And I saw people online were, like, almost roasting them about it. Being like, why would you leave? Like, why wouldn't you try and help? And blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what the fuck do you expect them to do?
Yeah,
like, they're a bunch of musicians.
The stage and go and help? What
like,
do they do?
Because literally, like, what happened was, like, they cut the music, they put the house lights on, they left. But even before they had left, like, someone from backstage had come out and, like, was hopping down to help. So, like, their team was on it, security was on it. I'm like, what do you want a bunch of skinny-ass white boys to do? Like, they're not medically trained, as far as I know. Like, and if they stay on stage, like, the crowd isn't going to be, like, paying attention to what's happening. They're going to be looking at the stage. Yeah. As opposed to, like, oh, I should get out of the way because EMS is coming. Like, I think...
one where if they did leave the stage and try to get to the person, like, are you okay? Like, they're in a room full of their fans. And yes, it's a medical emergency, but, you know, you're in a room full of people who love you.
Yeah, like, they're not gonna... Because there was a clip earlier from the tour where I think Noah had wanted to go into the crowd. And so he was trying to be like... He was at the barricade, and he was like, okay, guys, like, clear a path. He, like, said it in, like, a funny, like, Red Seas or something. He was like, move out. Like, make a space. And, like, they just were not listening to him. And so I'm like, he already knows people aren't going to fucking listen to what he says. So all he can do is leave so that you guys will actually listen to people. And people were like, how could they? They don't care about their fans. I'm like, shut the fuck up. like...
Well, I do kind of think, I'm playing kind of devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's uncaring, but it does kind of seem like something's happening that we're not prepared for. Like, not expecting them to jump down and help, but they could have at least stood on stage and made sure the person was okay. Like, leaving stage kind of maybe makes them look a bit careless. Not careless, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think because I have seen that clip of people not listening, and because I know the history of all the fights, I'm like, the best thing for them to do is leave so that people will listen to the professionals.
Yeah, definitely.
And then also, like, if it was me having that thing, like, I wouldn't want them to acknowledge it. I'd be so embarrassed. Even though there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah.
Like, my anxiety would just be like, oh, God.
But a whole show has stopped and...
Yeah.
Now.
As opposed to, like, okay, stop, just to deal with it, and then keep going. Like, that's what I would personally want, because, like, I had anxiety.
Yeah. Did they at least restart the song?
I think they either restarted or they just kept going. I don't remember. He has requested treats for Lola.
Does this count for me as well? Do I need to give Lola treats as well?
No.
Did I give Alice treats?
Yes. This cat acts like I never feed her. Okay, you're inhaling them. You need to chew. Slow it down. My goodness.
So do you have like an itinerary? Do you have a plan of what you'd like to see and do while you're in Athens and Rome, Megan? Alice now has treats as well.
See, I have to like give them to Lola one at a time. Otherwise, she's gonna inhale them and then throw up, and I have to clean
Does
it up.
Lola eat them out of your hand, or do you just have to put them on the desk vault?
No, she'll eat them out of my hand. She's licking my fingers right now.
I've tried to get Alice to do that. She has never done that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she is. She looks at it in my hand, and then she looks at me like, "Really? You expect me?"
Oh no, she does it.
Like, wow, okay, princess. I
Okay.
have to put them down for her.
Yeah. I taught her to do this pretty early when we got her. You're missing the treat in my hand. There you go. Okay, that's the last.
So exciting. Megan, can I come with you?
Just
I've got
put
a
us.
thing kind of in the middle of January, but up until then, I'm free.
Just put us in your suitcase.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
No one will notice. And then Peter will not go and make out with strangers, and he will not get COVID.
I will absolutely not do that.
We've established that's not a good thing to do.
Yes. That's a big yawn. Are you getting EP?
Yeah. I mean, it's only 5, but...
Is it only? It's only 10 o'clock here.
Are you only 5 hours ahead now?
Yeah.
I can never
Daylight
keep
saving
track.
makes it. Okay, Megan. Oh, I was about. Oh. See, when I saw you were getting food, I was going to be like, "We getting the potatoes. We need the potatoes." Okay, thank you for lurking, Megan. It's not my stream. Why am I saying this? But thank you for lurking, Megan.
Thanks for lurking, Megan.
I am the new Victoria.
Yeah. This is actually Peter's stream. Surprise.
I am the new Victoria. I'm trying to think what my Victoria voice would be. The only voice I keep going back to is, "I am Victoria. I love Dylan.
I do
and
say
my
that.
pretty girl Lola. Dylan cometh hither and give thine a smooch. This is Victoria."
That sounds just like me.
It is pretty much identical. I don't know.
Look,
how
get your
people would
feet
have
out of my
difference.
cup.
I feel like we've accomplished a lot today.
Did we?
How long have we've been live for? 2 hours and 4 minutes. What's the rest of your evening looking like? Do you have much planned?
No. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll play a game or something.
That'd be a good idea. I hear House Flipper 2 is bullshit.
I hear it's expensive.
I hear it's expensive. That's why. That's partly what makes. That's why we. That's. That. Fuck me. What is happening? Is this strong? It is expensive and bullshit and expensive bullshit, and it's bad for you.
It's ridiculous. I hate it. Why is it so expensive? It should be illegal. Okay.
Like life, dumb and expensive and illegal.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it? 10 o'clock. I had a sandwich earlier, and I had like chicken.
Oh yeah, your air fried popcorn
chicken.
chicken.
Aye, that was good. But I feel I could have left it in for a little bit longer to get the true crisp.
I don't have an air fryer.
You are missing absolutely nothing.
No. I keep hearing good things about it.
Oh, I don't like it.
No?
It makes everything, at least for me, it makes everything really dry and gross. And at least when you fry something, it's kind of moist, even if it is with the oil, but everything I deep fry is just rotten and manky. So it's disappointment. I'm acting like we're about to wrap up. I don't know if we are or not. I feel like we accomplished a lot. There was a thing we used to do on the show in the last few minutes, just so we could take up time. Or I'd ask what we learned on the show today. So Victoria, what have we learned on the show today?
I learned Megan's vacation plans.
Very exciting.
I've learned some of the segments that you did on the show before.
Which are also very exciting.
And that we will be rewatching Doctor Who, possibly on the Patreon.
That's exciting. I am quite excited for that. To sit and watch Doctor Who.
But before we get to that point, we need to get some shit together.
We do. It's like we have all these ideas, and now we just need to find the time to sit and actually do it.
Yeah. I think, did you want to do a year-end episode? I think that could be fun.
I kind of started did a year-end episode, but then last year I didn't, because I didn't do much last year, because 2022 was the best year of my life. #.
Yeah.
And I also just haven't done much this year, so there's not much to talk about what I've done this year. So we could do some form of... What I could do is take the audio of this and take our Spotify and Apple Music audio.
Yeah, you could. I can send it to you.
I mean, technically, this is your property. I'm just a guest here, like, this is your
Oh, I
studio,
don't
so
care.
this is your
Whatever.
audio, so...
You can have it if you want it. I don't.
That counts as legal permission in Scotland.
Yeah, go for it.
In Scotland, a verbal contract is as binding as, like, a written contract.
I don't know if it's the same in Canada. Probably.
It's probably kind of dangerous, because the amount of times I've been like, yeah, I'll give you my soul, I'll do this, I'll do that.
I'm gonna roll up to heaven and be like, nah, he said it's mine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Satan.
Not today, Santa. Get behind me, please.
And then I'm gonna
Get thee behind me.
I'll put it in a jar and display it on my bookcase.
Which I would be quite happy about, like, any place to stay, just vibing. I don't need food. I don't need food because I'm like a ghost. So
Yeah. Just have
vibing in
to
a jar.
hope a cat doesn't push you off. But
Well, you have to hope the cat doesn't push me off, because then I'll be free.
that's true. That's true.
But I am so stupid, I'm like, I'd be sitting there waiting for you to get home, like, excuse me, the cat pushed me off. Can I get a new jar, please? Like, after 500 years. This is my chance of freedom? Nah, I don't want freedom. It's fine. Just get me a new jar.
Alright, what did you learn this episode?
I learned that the fat cats in Washington will stop at nothing to get to us.
Mm-hmm.
Fat cats. I have learned on this episode, this stream, this show, that I cannot say a complete sentence without fucking it up, which is good for a radio presenter.
Yeah. Important
I have
quality.
learned some interesting songs about you. Interesting song that you like. I think what else I've learned. We've learned that it's personal with Canada Post.
Yeah.
Like, from hell's heart I stab at thee, Canada Post.
Oh my god, I actually do have beef with them now.
Why? What have they done?
Okay, so I ordered Dylan's Christmas presents. And they're like, it's going to be delivered today. And I was like, awesome, I'm home all day. And apparently they tried to deliver. Where? I have not left the house. Nobody rang my doorbell. No one came to give me a package. Also, why didn't you just leave it outside like 90% of the people do?
Could it be outside?
No, because they're saying that they attempted to deliver, so now it's going to Canada Post and I have to go pick it up tomorrow. But it also says that they left, like, they'll leave, like, a little notice card being like, oh, we tried, but you weren't home. I don't have that. They didn't fucking give it to me. Because it should say, like, oh. Because usually it's like, oh, go to, like, this location after this time, and it'll be there. Because it has to get back to them. I don't have that stupid little card. So, now we have beef. Now it's double personal.
Yeah. Do you know what? I have just looked up the media center for Canada Post.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if they have an email address that we can fucking reach out and be like, yo, guess what's happening, whether you like it or not. You're gonna look a fool, Canada Post. You're gonna look like a chump.
You know, if we make
like a rube.
if we make a TikTok edit, maybe it'll go viral and they'll see us, and they'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah, we need to be better.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we've already sent this letter.
Yeah.
It's done.
Oh, Addie said that happened because they didn't actually have the package? So did you just not get your stuff, or did it just come later?
Or did they have it and didn't know they had it, which is another thing that happens? Or what happens here is there are delivery services that literally will just drop packages off wherever they feel like. At somebody else's house, at a different town sometimes. It's wild.
You had to go pick it up. Oh. Oh, so the driver just didn't have it, and they're like, just go there and grab it. That's so dumb.
That happened a lot during the pandemic. Like, the mail deliverers just didn't want to come into, like, apartment buildings and stuff, which I guess is kind of fair enough, but then they just didn't bother trying. And then they take it back to the post office depot where you had to pick it up. But the post office depot was only open for half an hour. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You can pick up stuff.
Yeah, the hours for ours aren't too bad. I usually just go after work on the way home.
But now, this is personal.
Now it's personal.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight them.
If I don't get my shit, then the world will end, I guess, question mark?
Yeah.
Like, we don't do this for us, we do this to save the world.
Yeah, we're doing this for the people.
Yeah.
All the people.
Whether they like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
We are the people who the people... We are not the people who the people need, but they're who they want... Right, no. They're not the people who the people deserve. No. It's like a saying from Batman, is not what Gotham City deserves, but it's ones they need right now or something. You know what I'm trying to say. It's fine. Also, in streams going forward, we need like a counter for every time we say certain, or a drinking game for every time I say things like, you know what I'm trying to say, or and whatnot.
I think we need one for every time you're like, oh yeah, you know what I mean, and I'm like, do I?
I do not know.
And it's just a blank face.
Think that?
And I just like, yeah, I do. Do you know? Yeah. Yep, dude, definitely.
So what do you want to do now?
That would be fun.
This is still your stream, so you get to choose what we do now.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do? Are you done? Are you like, get me the fuck out of here? I'm tired.
I mean, I'm not super done, but I could be done.
Want to play House Flipper?
1 or 2?
1, because I already have it.
Could play House Flipper 2 for a bit. How much longer do you want to go for?
Oh, I'm fine. It's like 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on BRB while I do some scene changing.
Okay.
But I'll still be. There's Peter.
There's Peter.
What's that? Oh, that's for. I haven't used this one in a long time, so a lot of things are hiding, and I don't know where to.
Little flashy boy down the bottom, next to a massive giant aria, but from his perspective. And from his perspective, she's a giant. And it looks like he could ride Soda. Like Soda is his new mount.
I think it's because Jams is usually bigger. Okay, mix it up. Green screen, what's that? I don't know. Pixel chat. Oh. I don't know what any of my things are anymore. Defaults? Where's my chat?
I don't even know if anyone can hear us. Can anyone hear us?
They should be able to. The audio inputs are jumping up and down. We'll just use the other one. It's fine. Addie can hear. Okay, we can hide this.
Hey, fantastic. Hello, Addie. Did you get up and walk around and consume hydration and look after yourself while we were gone?
Where's the game? Why is it hidden? Oh. Oh. I'm fixing things, maybe? Addie says that they did some stuff. Okay, there's power box. That's good enough. Oh god. I forgot this is what I was doing.
Hey, but I can see it. It works on stream.
Yeah. I think I turned off the music because I was listening to Spotify at the time. Ooh, there goes Lola. Should we find some royalty-free Christmas music?
Are you playing Whamageddon?
No.
I am, and I'm still in. My niece was out on the first day. It was hilarious. I am so far still in.
Nice.
What kind of stuff did you do, Addie?
Okay, Addie, let me know if music's too loud. Alright. Let me remember how to play.
Okay.
Oh, no, don't want to use that one. That's money. It's literally just cleaning. Like, that's the whole game. Just go, no. Clean shit up. They do have a multiplayer mode. So you can play with other people and you can clean it up together.
Which actually looks kind of fun.
It's definitely a game you have to like be in the mood for.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, you don't really want to do anything, but you just want to like chill and play something. And it's like very low stakes. You're like, oh, I don't have to worry about dying or anything. If you die in this game.
You get paid and get like, you're doing house flipper.
Yeah, and then you can like upgrade equipment. Let me turn the game down a little. I don't know how. Where's my settings? Yeah, they give you like this little like progress thing. Is it tab? Nope. Usually escape is how you pull up your... Oh, options. Audio. Okay. Oh, wait, no, now I can't hear it. Oh, God. Turn it down too much. There we go. is a fun little game. And there was one that I did where it was a playground. Where you're cleaning up dinosaurs.
I like dinosaurs. You like dinosaurs?
I do. Do you have a favorite dinosaur?
I'm a basic bitch, and I'm all about the T-Rex. And the Stegosaurus.
Of course.
What's yours?
I liked Sarah from The Land Before Time.
I think she was a
Triceratops.
Triceratops, is what she was.
Yeah. Addie, do you have a favorite?
Tell us about your dinosaurs, Addie.
Truffle is your favorite dinosaur. The only time this game gets annoying is like you have to use this little guy to get all the graffiti off. But like that's so much, like that takes so long. I get impatient.
Nice. Why can't you get a bigger little guy?
Right? And there's the other little guy. Where's this guy?
That one's more animated than the last one. It's all like...
Yeah, I like using it because it's like powerful, but it takes up a lot of space because it spins.
Yeah. That describes me in primary school. Powerful and took up a lot of space because I spin. Just on the spot. Around in circles. See, this is where my maturity level is not good enough to play like this game, because I would absolutely draw giant ding-dongs with this.
Well, you know what? Twitch did change their TOS, so artistic penises are okay.
Ooh, okay.
As long as it's
Again,
art.
Going back to the bull with the red rag waved in front of it. I feel like you missed a spot.
That's fine. It's right there. Got it.
I can see why this game is appealing, but also you need to be in a specific mood for it.
Yeah, like it's very
Says
relaxing.
the guy who played 530 hours of House Flipper.
It is very relaxing.
Do you feel relaxed?
I don't know. There is one. Oh, there's little paw prints in the dirt. Where did they go? Oh, I got bored and I drew stars apparently.
You went full Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
She doesn't use the star logo anymore, does she?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen that since like the best, not the best. Was it the best damn thing?
I think so, when they were pink.
During the My Happy Ending era, and then into the girlfriend era.
Yeah, because I think they went from like her emo red ones to pink during girlfriend. And then the Hello Kitty era happened, and we don't talk about the Hello Kitty.
We try very hard to forget about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about Hello Kitty. Apparently they loved it in Japan.
Did they?
Apparently. She even like did a version in Japanese.
One afternoon on the bus on the way, was it this year? Whenever it was, I was on the bus coming home from somewhere, and they have all the different language versions of Girlfriend on Apple Music. But it's just that first bit.
Oh.
It's not even up to the first verse. It's just that first hey you bit. But it's in a different language, and then literally the rest of the song is in English.
Oh, that's so silly. I thought it was the whole thing.
Nope. Because I got so excited to hear Avril singing it in like Italian and shit. But nope. Once again, Avril has let us down.
How dare she? What is with people and letting us down lately?
I know,
what did we do to
so
deserve
much
it?
of it.
Oh, one of the good parts about this game is when you're done, they'll do like a little like time lapse of you cleaning it. So you get to see yourself like jumping up and doing dumb shit to get to these places.
See, that sounds fun. And that sounds kind of like where drawing massive ding-dongs onto the wall would be fabulous, because you'd watch them fade away
Yeah. It's fun.
I'm a child.
I think not the last time, one of the last times I tried playing this, I was like, maybe I need to be high. And then I'd enjoy it more.
Are you high now?
No.
Are you enjoying it more now?
I don't know. The last time, it was just late at night and I got sleepy.
Or maybe it's because I'm here and I am the human version of drugs.
Maybe. I think that must be it.
Except more expensive. Was I looking for? I was looking for something. I don't know what I was looking for.
You know what you should do while we're doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Also, feel free to leave whenever. Don't feel like you have to
I'm
hang
good.
out.
I'm good. I'm vibing.
Okay. Do your Twitter stuff that we've been talking about that you haven't sat down to do.
Which manner of Twitter stuff?
Making the second account and cleaning out the other one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's something we need to discuss more.
Okay.
Like how to do it, because confusion.
Oh, just make a new Twitter account. That's your step 1 for tonight. Make a second account.
Second Twitter account.
Yeah. By the end of Power Wash Simulator, you'll have another one. That's the goal. Maybe Addie can come up with a fun username for you. It's our van. You're gonna make up a username for Peter.
The second Twitter account.
Lola.
I hate to be that guy,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to point out how long you were going to try and brush away shadows.
Oh.
What will it be used for? That is the question. That's partly why I'm confused. Like, I know what we'll use it for, but I don't know what we'll use it for.
So you don't have to if you don't want to. This is obviously totally your choice. It is your show. What I was thinking is having almost like a separate personal Twitter so that all the show stuff is on one account and all the personal Peter stuff is on a second account. So like when he streams, when he wants to talk shit, I mean,
Yeah.
he would never.
I do have what was a personal account, but I haven't touched it in a good couple of years, I don't think. Apart to harass Elon Musk, but I do have that, so maybe I could rename it and
Yeah,
refresh
just
it. And
yeah. I think that'd be perfect.
yeah. At the start, when I first launched the Twitter account for the show, I did try to keep it like, hey, the show is going live on here and here and here, but that felt kind of too impersonal.
Yeah.
So that's why it slowly evolved into becoming me talking shit and making fun of people.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think it'll just be easier because I know there was one person we were talking about possibly getting, and you're like, oh, I think they ended up creeping my social media. I think it'll just be easier to get more people if they're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is just, he's a normal guy with a cool show. Instead of farts and poops and now we're playing Minecraft.
Should go check on the farmhouse.
Yeah. God, I don't even know if we can log into
I haven't
Minecraft.
turned on Minecraft in ages. Maybe start and I think, oh, I stream Minecraft, but then that never happens.
I think we need a new project.
We do.
Like, I think the last thing I was working on was like a gladiator-esque arena type thing. So that Jam and I could summon all the different animals and make them kill each other.
I know at one point in the farmhouse map, we'll call it,
Yeah.
like you and Jam completely fucked off and didn't invite anybody else to that part of
I
the
don't
map.
know where it is.
Like, we were playing one night, and I'm like, hey, can I come play? And you were like, where? I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just stay here by the farmhouse.
I don't even know where the D&D stuff is. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to.
That's right, you were making Elsmire?
Yeah, Elsmira.
Mirror.
Oh no, Addie lost Minecraft. I feel like when I made my account, because I made it so recently, it had to be a Mojang account. There was no just Minecraft anymore.
I think mine transferred over. I should check. Also, I don't care that much.
But they also have D&D Minecraft now.
Has that come out?
I don't know. But that intrigues me. I think that'd be fun to try.
That would be quite fun.
I don't even know what it is. But I think this is a late night sleepy time game.
Yeah, it is very chill. Do we all feel more chill?
I think so.
That appears not to have worked.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if it's on this thing. All my things are broken.
I was going to be like, well, let's get on hype, yo! I was going to say what we could do this weekend instead of watching Doctor Who is watch the Eras tour. But there's 3 episodes of Doctor Who, an hour each, 3 hours. This Eras video is 3 hours, 52 seconds. So we're as well to watch Doctor Who as we are to watch Eras.
I would be okay with watching either. Should we do another holiday movie marathon?
Yes, we should.
Okay, there is some way to put down a ladder. I don't... Oh, here's my ladder.
Yeah, you know what I've been thinking about?
Mm-hmm.
So I watched a video of people visiting the filming locations. I kind of want to rewatch Twilight.
Already?
Yeah. I know it's only been like, what, a year and a half, 2 years since I last saw it.
Oh boy.
I don't want to watch it, but I also want to watch it. You know?
I wish you the best of luck. I'm stuck.
So are you not joining me in this?
I think I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you know what I haven't seen?
What?
I think I saw maybe bits of the first one, but I haven't seen any of the Hunger Games movies.
I was just thinking, like, okay, not just, I've been thinking for a while, I want to rewatch them. Ah.
That's what we can do for Christmas.
I think that'd be fun. How the fuck do
Let's
I
be
get
honest,
over
Jennifer Lawrence, little arrow thing, Kristen Stewart.
I think it's just because not that we watched it recently, but like, I can only watch Twilight so many times in a row. You know? Put down that stupid
Well,
ladder.
I was in that part of the world, like they go to the town that it was filmed in and stuff and wanted to filming locations videos. I would absolutely go to the Twilight town.
Oh, 100%. I want to go to Seattle or Washington just so I can do it. I think
You're
I'm
coming
trying
to
to.
Scotland just for a concert, so the entire world is yours. It is at your feet.
That's true.
You can do as you wish.
I think I was trying to convince Jam one day that we should go.
What did Jan say?
I don't think she answered me. I feel like it was just like a TikTok I sent her or something. I just primarily how Jam and I communicate is just through TikToks. Oh, is that all done? You've been to Washington? Have you been to Forks? So what? Okay. You went to Seattle? What's it like in Seattle? Shop.
Do you remember other Meg?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
comes to my streams? Other
Yeah.
Meg? Can't remember her screen name off the top of my head, but she lives in Washington State. So we could go see other Meg.
There's a lot of traffic. Okay, how do I... How do I change my tools? There we go. Not this one. No. This one. With you. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how long 10 miles is. I'm not gonna lie.
It's at least 1 mile.
I have heard that.
That's how helpful I am.
Okay, usually I make Lola wait until Dylan gets home to give her her snack. But it's almost 6, so I'll be back in a second.
Can I be in charge?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in charge. I am your new Victoria, and I'm not saying that everyone has to hail to me, but it will speed the process up significantly if you all hail to me. My first act as your new Victoria, I hereby declare that I don't know. Stuff.
Man, it did not take you long to like peter out of that.
I did. I completely petered out. I literally petered out of that. Yeah, I kind of bailed. Being you is hard.
I feel like you could do it if you tried hard enough.
I mean, it's definitely worth it, and it's something to pursue, but at this moment in time, I can't do it. I admit that. My hands are up. My hands are literally up. I put my hands up as if anybody could see me. My hands are up. I admit that being you is difficult. How do you deal with it?
By being tired. Did you guys ever draw these S's? Did that make it across the pond? You might
It
have...
did.
It
That was
did?
massive in my year. And I don't know if the children still do it, but it was massive in my year in high school. Like, everyone thought it was their logo until we discovered that everyone else was doing it.
Yeah. Everyone thought they were so cool and so unique, but it's like, actually...
Although I think I only ever managed to draw one successfully like a handful of times. If you put a gun to my head and said draw one now, I couldn't do it.
I wonder if I can. It's been a very long time. See, it's just like when the game gets to like this part where it's like you have to use the little guys. It's just so tedious and annoying.
Yeah. Is that something that can be upgraded though?
I don't know. Because it doesn't really prompt you when you should upgrade. You just have to figure it out. So like, I just want these gone. I don't want to deal with them anymore. I'm sick of it.
Like, I can see this is a game you don't get through in one go.
No.
Excuse me.
This is usually when I start getting frustrated and I just quit.
Yeah.
And that's when I start drawing stars. Oh, that's the wrong one. Lola!
Her name is Lola. She is a kitten. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oh, we're doing the thing.
I have to remember which way the S goes.
Like that. Burr. 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 Is that how it goes?
I think that's what an S looks like.
You did a good job. Well done.
Thank you. God. How does a playground get like this? This seems like it should not be my responsibility to clean.
Yeah. This feels like it should be like a local council or something. And some people out with like a couple of brushes.
Well, I guess I'm the person that they hired, but that seems unfair.
You're an independent contractor.
Right? I'm just one person. How am I supposed to clean a whole playground?
Is there like a deadline, or do you just kind of get to it as you can?
No, you just kind of do it. Oh, I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar if you can fit us in. I don't know how to answer you. I don't know how to do that. Oh.
Very. I know about concrete is that it likes to be as flat as possible.
I don't get it. Like, what? Why are you telling me that?
Like, are you the concrete whisperer? Is concrete your secret fetish? I don't understand. Why?
I don't know. Did y'all have a puppy thing that started with a house or something?
Oh. In the game? I assume in the game, because nobody's given me a puppy in real life.
I don't think there's a puppy in the game. There's a puppy in House Flipper. What? I know he's not home, but I can't control anything. Take it up with him. Why are you mad at me? We've been hanging out all day. What do you want?
He's in trouble when he gets home. I assume that thud was Lola killing Victoria, so if you would like to apply to be the new Victoria, please email me at peter@petershow.com and we'll work together. We'll do something.
The thud was... Okay, so Lola wanted me to turn on the bathroom sink for her, but there was like a face cloth or something in there, so I threw it in the bathtub.
Ah.
So that was just...
Yeah.
That's just the...
I just thought she murdered you.
That's a safe assumption. A drawing that was around the time of the S. I don't know if it's just something a family member still think.
I was devastated and everything. I waited at least 12 whole seconds before trying to get a replacement for you.
I don't think we had that. The puppy house thing.
No, I don't. That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Maybe if I saw someone do it. God, this cat. Can't remember who I was telling. I don't know if it was one of you guys or someone else. But sometimes I saw a TikTok where someone's like, when their cat just yells at them a lot, they pick them up like a football. And I started doing that to Lola.
I've not seen that, but that sounds incredible.
You just pick them up like a little football and they stop screaming.
You mean like carry them like how would that look, like a baby? Like you'd carry a baby?
No, like a football. Like tucked under your arm.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I see now.
And that just keeps them quiet. I tell her every time, like, if you keep yelling at me, I'm gonna pick you up like a football. Keep in mind, I have never played football a day in my life, so what the hell do I know?
In Canada, do you play what is called soccer or like American football?
We play both. But we call them the same names as the Americans do. It's like the kicking a ball is soccer, and then football is like the NFL. So far, I'm feeling pretty meh about this game.
I feel like if we'd have played this an hour ago or something, we would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
We're definitely both getting EP, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it's time to call it. It's been 3 hours. That's a good length.
It's been 3 hours? That's a massive stream.
And I have a cat who needs to be picked up like a football. So
I might need to try that.
it might be time to Oh, and look at that, Ian is streaming. We can raid Ian, or yeah, let's go raid Ian. My friend Kat's also doing Just Dance if we want Just Dance.
I'm unfamiliar with Cat.
I met her during COVID because of Animal Crossing. You actually might. She's in Millie's community. She's one of Millie's mods.
Okay.
It's
Maybe I do know
Meowtropolis.
her. Oh, yes, I know her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I will leave a choice to you, Ian or Kat.
Dancing is always fun.
Oh yeah, let's go
Is
watch.
Ian dancing?
No, he's playing Destiny.
Oh, well, no dancing in Destiny. Unless dancing is your destiny.
That's true. Alright, let's go raid into Kat. Addie, thank you for coming and hanging out the whole time.
Yeah, Addie's been so brave.
Peter, thank you for coming and hanging out with me, and oh god.
Thank you for putting up with me and my bullshit and me trying to be the new you.
One day. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. We'll figure out something for tomorrow.
Yeah.
If it's watching
We'll get
something or playing a game or something.
Be fine. No decisions need to be made now. We'll get to it.
Yeah. Slash raid. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh, that's my channel. That's not gonna help.
Let's raid Victoria. Have you heard of this streamer, vctoriaa? She doesn't stream often, but
So when she does, it's not very good.
when she does, it's fire.
Oh, the raid has started. Okay. God, I'm tired. Okay. Good night, everyone. I'll talk to you guys in like 10 minutes, probably. Let's be real.
I'll message you in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Plus, we're still on the Zoom call, so
That's true. Alright, bye, guys. Bye, Addie.
Bye, Addie.
Wait, how do I raid again? Raid now. Oh, I should have changed it to ending soon. It's been a very long time since I've done this. Whatever.